Hey guys, it's me, Koizetsu. We're back again for the last stream before submission time, which is going to be today by hook or by crook, which is actually very easy because we have finished the damn thing. It's just gotta, you know, post it and make it. Just finish it up. Just do a little bit of tuning. Just make it all work. And to do that, first we're going to start off with a game of Mahjong, which actually means we're going to start with Wordle because I kind of realized I've been forgetting to do these, and I do like myself a good word puzzle. So we're gonna just be doing this quick, then a game of Mahjong, then something else. I like starting with parse, it's a good word. Got the R, got the E, got the S, and an R, and two vowels. So you can basically just start putting things in. Oh, I got one location down already, which kind of makes it a little easier. It means that the I and the U are a bit more likely. So let's try to get these. No, these are E and H. Let's try to get those. Uncouth. The opposite of uncouth. Oh, that's a weird one. Damn. That's a weird one. CA. That opens up a lot of words. I think we're gonna still try to go for another just fishing one. But I feel like the N and the L are gonna matter a lot here. Go for this. Well, I believe we've figured it out, Alex. I guess I'm just too good. Too cool for school, too cracked for whack. Bam. Hey, we've completed it. Now for that game of Mahjong. One game. Ooh, let me lower my own headset here. I forgot this game's kind of a little loud sometimes. Bum 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 bada bum. Yeah. Hey, yeah. I said hey. What's going on? And the trials. God, oh my god, why does it load? It loads pretty slow. And I think we're waiting on the fourth person. Like, we're getting a hell of a lot of lag here. Game. Soul of Mahjong, what are you doing? Buddy, it's a little weird how you like, delaying so much. Look, there's some really big fish in that ramen. Like a lot of fish, actually. It kind of looks like a stargazy pie almost. Okay, adept. Novice. Okay, so we're not like massively skill gated this game. Oh. And we've got one guy just AFK already, huh? That is a great start, by the way. It means that what we're doing is going to be completely messed up regardless of how well we play. Because this guy's just going to randomly discard stuff into everything and everything. And we got some nice sets here. We got a 4, 5, 6 with the red. Got the east tile, which is ours, and the Dora, which is... If we can collect one more of these, we're pretty set. Oh my god, yeah, they're full AFK, so we're just waiting on them. I think we're gonna we'll pitch this 9. Now so we could try to go for a match. Let's start getting a from hand discard streak going. I want to get that. Ooh, there's 2 east. That means the east is actually just dead now. Whoops. I sure do love when the oh, Evans. Okay. We're not taking that. We're gonna keep emoting because it sure was a back and forth there from people playing the game. Anyway, I think that's 1. We can pair this off or go for a 3 to go for a second. That makes that easier. We'll bail out of these. Don't need that either. We want our from the hand streak to continue, so we're gonna hold this as a safe late game tile unless someone's waiting on a two-wait, in which case we should probably get rid of it earlier. And they're both just going for a pawn hand, huh? Not very interesting as far as a hand goes, but it's a quick one, so I think they're both playing for speed. Ooh, baby, that's good. That's good. That's a silent wait. That's we pair this off and we just find something for this. Easy, quick. Maybe we would find 2 3s if we're super fucking lucky and get a perfect inside straight. No. No, we hide that. We hide this information. I think we bail out of these fully and go for only wood from this point onwards. Up there goes our streak. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. I guess that locks in our bonus though, doesn't it? Now that we're one entire thing in. Could have maybe gone for the pawn here, but I just kind of didn't want it. Had to wait on this. Wait for another pawn on this. Although we're kind of out of these now, so we're basically just waiting for 3. So it's all Chi Town for the pawn. Do something. God, he literally only has the tiles we don't need there. He's got a title though. This Soul Enlightener. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, but he's got it, so it's got to be cool. He's probably done some sort of dumb achievement, like getting it, like gaining, like being consistently second for 5 games in a row or something. That. Your models goes, oh, thanks. Thanks, Ligaments. Welcome to the stream. You mean me or Little Koi? Because Little Koi is fucking adorable. He loves his noodles. He's just ravenous for them. Look at him go. Pet, 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 pet. Little pet. I should put a head pad model. I should put a head pad thing on him. I can turn on and off. Although actually, I'd have to do a group thing for that. Oh! Oh, he logged back in. When did that happen? Or was he playing the AFK strat where he pretends he's AFK for a while to lure us into a false sense of security? Okay, we're waiting on either a well, these are actually, this is a dead weight. Yeah, this is dead. We're gonna just pitch these. Okay, we need to find that second tile in here, like a 7, pretty quickly. That 1 might have been a bad discard. I didn't realize we're out of these. Fuck. Oh no, they got us. They got us. That's not good. That is a bad start. Oh, that's a bad start. Although I'm kind of glad this guy's back. It means he's not going to be an AFK discard bot anymore. I kind of wonder what his starting hand was if he was able to get into reach that quick off of barely coming back in halfway through the first hand. Makes you wonder sometimes what other people are cooking with under the hood. Fine, we'll just be a greedy. We'll be a greedy fucker who keeps an entire hand of these. Or we'll just go for like a giant hand of honor tiles, and just maybe try to make 1 solitary pair on either character or bamboo, and then just call it there's a hand. It's soup. We're in soup though. This is soup. This hand is soup. That's not our win. I thought we were west, we're north. I didn't look up properly. Hey. Okay. Okay, buddy. Calm down. You're doing the exact same hand you did last time. How about this? You like this? No, you don't like that, huh? This is a safe discard now. I don't have to worry about him taking that off us. Boom. There do be a big think and possibly another internet lag. I do wonder. Wow. Okay. Okay. That was a blisteringly quick hand. And he's gone AFK again. What are you doing, buddy? Is your internet just actively dying? I kind of hope it's not, because that sucks, but yeah, this guy's got just having the good hands today, huh? He's going for pawn and everything. They're playing for that very aggressive quick strat. Oh, and he's completely gone again, huh? Let's drop this. See what happens. He's gonna. That is the third time he's done that. That's the third time they've had their dragon, right? They had that last game, they had this game. Like, what's going on here? It's like a little concerning. We don't take that because it breaks up our streak. We take that because it continues this streak, and the 3 is basically dead. We're going to probably pair these off. Now we got a 1 weight. And we got to find something to do with the rest of these cards. Bruh! Bruh, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, actually, what you cooking with, man? Like, how you cooking this hard? I feel like by the next rotation or two, they're gonna have Ron again. We don't take that. We gotta be a silent hand. We gotta be a silent hand. Keep our heart as calm as a river. Wait for them to discard cards we need and then find them. We're pretty close on our stuff. We just need this and this to turn into something useful. Let's pitch this. It's dead. He's also pitching entirely from hand, which means he's got to be somewhere close on his stuff. What is it? What is it though? Like, what is he waiting on? Or is he just trying to build? Is he just trying to build a streak? Ugh. We'll pitch the dragons. There's another 1/4 weight. We're waiting on 1/4 here, 3 here, or honestly just a 4. Sure. I guess that means that pulls us out of this then, huh? Because we need to just focus on this. We need one extra tile in here. Either be a 3 or a 7. Yeesh. 3, a 7, or 2. Because we pair off a 2, we pair off a 7, we pair off a 5. Boom. Or if we get a 3, we drop the 2 and we leave off on waiting for these 2. I could discard off the wall. It's completely safe because there's 2 of them out already, so you can't make a 4 pair. You can't make a thing if there's 4 of them out. So the laws of statistics and numbers save us once again. We find a 2, we pitch the 1. Find a 7, we pitch the 1. Find a 5, we pitch the 1. We're just waiting on 3, 2, 7, 5. We're pretty wide on our last tile. That's it. That's it. The wrong 5. Fuck. Actually, 3s are pretty depleted, I think. Go for this. We'll make this. We have to make this our pair because all the 3s are out. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. Take that. 4, 6, 5, 6. Fuck, it's tempting. We'll just do it. Kind of burnt the meter a little too much on that. We'll go for a long-term wait. Maybe it'll put the fear of God in these guys, and they'll just play quietly around us. Ooh. Hmm? God damn. That's an insane hand to have. Well, that was our first game. I kind of want to do another one just to. I did say one or two games. I did say 1 or 2 games. We'll do one more to get the next milestone on points, right? We can afford that. You know, we'll do it. We'll do it. We get the points. Boom, boom, boom. Then animation work. Ah, my neck is crickety cracking like a storm. It is approaching. Yep. I'm comfortable keeping the dragon for one Rhoda. I don't want to. I feel like this game's got a strategy where every time you bail out on a dragon pretty early, and it just gives you another one to mock you. So I've started holding like one of these because I feel like my noggin is encroaching in on enough pattern recognition to realize there's a pattern to recognize, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna hodl it like I'm a fucking Bitcoiner, and I'll be like, ooh yeah, I'm gonna hold this green. I'm gonna get this green. I'm gonna get a second green, and I'm gonna double green, man. You don't even know how much green I'm gonna green. I'm gonna green out. Which I think I probably shouldn't say because that's like weed slang, ain't it? Meanwhile, we'll go north. We got a lot of. This is a triple weight actually because it's either a 3, 5, or a 6 that opens this up, and it stops being closed. Plus, if we get a, we're not gonna pick that up. Plus, if we naturally find a 3, we could even keep it as a 3-way this way because we can wait on another 2 or a 5 to decide whether we go 3, 4, 5 or 2, 3, 4, which is pretty nifty. I do like that. Or we could just find a bunch of pawns right now. Tempting. We'll do it. I'll buy that for $1, buddy. East 2, and maybe we'll find another green, or we'll keep the green as a single weight. They don't know we have a 5 here, so they think we only need to get they think we need a bunch more than we need. Let's start moving these around. We don't really need to keep any of these guys in our hand, so pitching our tiles around would give us a pretty good advantage on subtlety, because we have to build up a big streak of from-hand discard. Ooh, someone's waiting for a cue here, I think. Noticing some lag. A little bit of a delay, as if someone's thinking very hard. Strange. Are they cooking or are they booking? I wonder if they figured out we're waiting for pawns. Gonna get all of them. Get all the triples. We have a kind, that's how you rewind. A poet and you didn't even know it. Yo, what's up? What's up? I don't know what I'm doing here. These lines are coming out of my head fast and loose. There's another one. Bump, bump, bump. Another one's butting the dust. And another one down, and another one down, and another one bots the dust. Bamp, bamp, bamp. Another one bots the dust. I do wonder what rank these guys are. You gotta kind of consider that, because some people, if they're higher rank, play differently than other people. Okay, we're all relatively close on rank, so there might not be as much higher level thinking to play around mind game wise, unless one of these people has done a lot of like theory crafting, and then in which case it's actually a bit harder to play around them mentally. Because higher level players respond to things differently than lower level players like me. Ooh, we take that. One green left. Oh, we can't call on that because we already discarded one. Thank you for marking Furitan, game. I would have actually died without that. Also discarded one of these, huh? Whoops. No, that wouldn't have been Furitan on the 3 call for itself. Shit. We misread the inputs there. Thanks, game. We're just gonna wait on the dragon, I guess. It's typically seen as a safer discard later in the game, so we're gonna just find that. And we've discarded a north, so we can't take that also because of Furitan. Great. Lovely. Lovely. we're gonna regret this. Like this, I feel like someone's got a silent triple on this, and we're just not. We're walking into never finding this card. Oof, north. That make our east. Did that make east the tile then? Fuck, we couldn't do that either. If we'd held on to this like a brave boy, we'd have gotten it there. Yeesh. Oh, perfect. Nice. Combo break. Oh shit, that's a big hand. Oh, and that's game, isn't it? We just stole their soul. Game 1, hand 1. Sayonara to your life, buddy. Sorry. Sorry about that. But I do want these point rewards. Oh yeah, $8,000. We can use that to buy so much material. Let's run one more real round. That was a fake round. We OTK'd a guy by accident. That was kind of a little uncool, maybe. You know, seat wind, bonus wind. Oh, that was terrible. Prevalent wind, seat wind, Dora is a nasty combo and a triple for wind. I'll tell you that. Now it's more depths again. I've noticed that I haven't been encountering random master rank people as often. I wonder if that's because the matchmaking is fixed or because other things are just broken more. You never know. Now we're not south wind. It would be really great if we were south. I guess we'll try to hope to pick up a west. Yeah. We'll just pitch these. I think we're just not going to play bamboo at all. We're going to go for 7-4 on our weights. Maybe also a 6. Ooh. Pitch the 9. We don't need that. Locked on these. Bum bum bum. Nothing more needed. At all. Bam. Bam bam bam. Bam. That's a 2-4 on the weight. But we're still waiting on fucking 7 here. We try to go for a straight if we're feeling very ballsy, but I don't know if I want to do that. I feel like pitching this win is going to be a trap because someone might be waiting on it for the Dora. And we haven't seen any at this point. Oop. There goes dragons again. Dargan. Dargan, Dargan, get the Dargan, Dargan ballsy. Oh, he wants the red 5. Fair enough, fair enough. We'll pitch this. I feel like that's a safe discard. This person probably has another one in hand, or they're just emoting to bait us mentally. You really never know with these people in this game. Sometimes people like emote to just entirely mess with people. Can you believe that? Just using an emote entirely to mess with someone else's mental state? Insane. Like actual psycho behavior. So if we get a 4 and a 7, we can actually do a straight. Which I'd be pretty excited for, actually. But as it is, if we get a 4 or 7, we can just close this off, basically, and then just hold these as our... This is a little concerning. He might be going for a half suit. So full character. Ugh. You're also going for a red 5, huh? Or was that last game where they went for the red 5? No, he just has 2 red 5s. Oh, thank God, that's not the same that's not the same number sequence. Otherwise, we'd be really in some hot water. For those who don't know, that if you get the same number sequence across all 3 of the suits, it's very bad for your opponents. Maybe I might want to have kept that just to pair these off. I don't think we're gonna get another one of these. I think the west is basically drying up. We're just gonna go for this long wait. We're locking in needle precision. We have to find the 4 and the 7. Otherwise we're sunk. And I think it's gonna be easy because I don't see a lot of these guys in balls. Although we sort of have to rely on him to discard the first one. Because if we don't find if he doesn't discard the 4 or the 7, we're basically not gonna be able to find it. So I suspect there's good likelihood he will discard it, because I think this guy's going for character. So he's probably going to discard all of his balls and his wood. Although he might be going for balls and characters, and that's why he's mostly discarded wood. You don't know. You just don't know sometimes. Bruh, did he get every single red? Yeah, he got all 3 red 5s. Damn. Okay, you're going for a quick kill game, huh? I see how it is, I see how it is. Oh, perfect. That's 2 entire straights off the bat. And the red 5? Okay, okay. We'll put in a wait here. Gotta get that red 5 off. We'll put this here, and I guess we just gotta find a pair. This is a pretty goated hand to start with. We're gonna go for an inside the hand discard bonus. We just got a lot of chaff. This is basically a hard 6 weight unless we find a 4, in which case it becomes a 3-4 weight. And these could easily just become a pair off. Or if we manage to close out a third, close these 2 into straights in our hand. Oh, it's tempting. Very tempting. If we can close both of these into an in-hand straight for the weight, we would just be waiting for a single dragon discard. Ooh. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good, actually. Now this is pretty open-ended. This is a 3 or a 6 or a 9 weight. Yep. Keep those inside the hand discards rolling, baby. Yeah, that's a pretty nice safe discard for next turn. Useless to us. Yeah, we get a 3. We get a 6. We get a 9. This blows up. It becomes a pure weight here. This doesn't do anything. If anything, this is bad for us because it's a terminal tile. We want non-terminal. We gotta remember this is our discard. This is our weight. Don't confuse them. Don't confuse them, Koizetsu. I know you do it sometimes. You get a little confuzzled-wuzzled in your brain and it all starts leaking out, but don't do it here. Don't do it, that bad. He's bad play, don't do. 79 might be a rough weight. I am seeing that we've depleted half the 9s and a good amount of the 7s. We don't take him up on that. We pitch this out. They really wonder what we're doing. I think they think we're just going for the point bonus, which we kind of are. So we'll take that moniker with I think, a pride. Ugh. Too far away for any of our weights. 1, 3, 0, 0 6s have come up. I guess we'll just hope to draw a pair on one of these. If we can get the pair off here, we waiting on the pure call here, which is a very open weight. Oh my god, this is also fucking terrible. I guess we'll pitch that because it's useless. Look at this though, a glorious consecutive hand discard of 11. They think we've got something, but we don't. No, we can't make that call. We actually can't afford to call on that because we'll lose the closed hand bonus. And we have nothing else to do with it. Oh, we should probably get rid of this too. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Now this opens up us for a 1 or another 4 to make this a basically finished hand. Ooh. Or a 2. If we find 2, we get sequential. And we can just pitch one of these out to get the pair weight. Which I think is honestly the... Nope. Screw it. This isn't coming. We need if we find a 2, we're golden with 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 repeat. Pitch the 6. Oh no! The punish. The actual punish. If we'd had a bit more faith, we'd been on so good on this weight. But we haven't seen the cards come out anyways. I think people are locking in on these. Ugh. Gross. Gross. Ugh. Does that lock up all the 2s? Yeah, it locks all the 2s up. Guess we're gonna have to bail. Actually, we bailed on that was the wrong card. We're supposed to bail on 3. God damn it. I was misclick. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, we made some sloppy plays towards the back half of that one. If we discarded slightly better, we'd have also been in a ready hand to scoop those points at the end. But we didn't. We didn't. It's sad. So sad. It's a sad, sad situation. And it's only getting more and more absurd. It's sad. So sad. It's a sad, sad situation. And I think that this is a very greedy way to do this. Because we're basically doing another terrible straight weight. Much like the shake weight, it's not very good. In the hood, it ain't cool for school. My voice is nowhere near methodical enough or melodical enough to do a good song voice. Baba booey. Ugh. Screw it, we'll get rid of the East. Maybe we'll just do a pair weight, a pair hand. We're at 4 pairs already. Ugh, that's such a bad way to do it, though. Really not a great way to do it. Ugh. I guess we'll just keep this or whatever it is and just go for some pawns if we can find them. Or a concealed hand triplet is actually pretty good. If we can find 2 more of these, we'll be set. Well, that's very hard to pull off because you're entirely down to RNG giving you the cards you need. Although the 2s and the 4s are looking pretty nice right now for not showing up, so get decent odds on finding them. Plus, with this guy pitching a 3, we know he's not doing a sequential wait. Nope. Nope. Ugh. God, we would be really close on that straight if we kept for it. Decisions. I guess we're going to go back to fishing for that 4 to close out a silent hand. I'm pretty sure I'm using this terminology wrong, but at the same time, like... Oh, we would have been fucking so pretty if we'd stuck to our guns on this. Shame we were a coward. If we'd held the line on that straight, we would have been there. We would have been perfectly waiting on exactly a 4. Yeah. Damn. Damn and blast. We didn't even pick that 4 up and just had a straight with partial reveal. Not even cared at all. That would have been enough for our Yaku. I think we should have just been more aggressive on it then. Well. Live and learn, live and learn. What we learned is not to make the same mistake twice. Now we're going to wait on 7 and 4, close that out. God, we really are like just a bunch of pair weights. And that just to pitch it off to get anything. 6, 7, 4, 4, 2. That's what we're waiting for right now. And we really are just waiting and waiting. Should have gone for that. Should have just had balls to the walls energy. Should have just done it. Should have done it. Sometimes you don't do it. Cowardly. You're too mathematical. You're too machine brain to think, God, what if I do it? Locking in. We're just gonna go for that point bonus. Bet it all on Richian. Lose our point stick when this inevitably flops over into another Tenpai. God, that guy's got a fucking that's a point bonus though. I'm worried about that. I'm very worried about that. It's very concerning. None of us have found a single card he's needed. What could he be on? He's not on early balls or late balls. I think he's out of balls completely. He might just be on a bamboo character weight. Yep, he is on bamboo. Complete bamboo weight like us. You were the only person without a hand that was anywhere close, huh? Kinda feel unfortunate for you there, buddy. We did fucking lose our stick bet, though. It's just building up here. Yeah. I feel annoyed about that. We did nothing but contribute to the pool. Yeah. We'll take that, but this is a really awkward position, I guess, because now it's... I guess this could be a pair, and then this could be a straight. Or we could do another straight weight. I feel like we should pitch the 6. We're going to draw another one of these in the next turn or two. We're going to feel bad. We're going to feel so bad. Feel so bad. No, stop giving us the temptation. Get thee behind me, Satan. This is also fucking soup. Let's get rid of the soup. We might be able to actually turn this into a nice sequential weight. 4-6 open. Pretty good, pretty good. 8 here is like a miracle child. Ooh, fancy. That's a very good weight now. Get on either of those things, though we did lose the red 5 already, so that's a little sad. And somehow we're in a pretty good hand right now with a bunch of nice stuff. This is a very nice. I like this shape a lot. We could get, if we get an 8 and a 4 and a 3, we could go. We could do a mixed series straight. Ew. Or fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. We ball. Pair hand. Let's go. Our shape's so close to it, we can just go for it. We balling now. We just wait either on a... We got a 6, a 1, or another 5, and I think we can call it there. But I actually don't know if you can call it on a... If you can use a con as a match. Or concealed triplets, which we're also very close to. We are very close to a lot of things right now. This hand is like... almost like entirely freaking there. We are drawn out of our brain right now. Oh, and you've left. Rest in peace, buddy. We need one more thing to make our silent weight perfect. Oh. Or we just go for the aggressive play here. We'll pawn and then we'll use a full concealed on the rest of our hand to get them. Oh. Yeah, we'll go for that con. We'll get that con. We'll expose the fact that we're on this hand now. We bailed out of pairs. We missed the pair. We didn't find any of the pair parts here. We've lost a bunch of them up here. We don't take that temptation. If we get 2 cons, that'd be fucking hilarious. 3 con is a very delicious hand. I do wonder if he's gone AFK because he's just in Ricci and he just doesn't want to reveal it to us. That'd be pretty funny. Ooh, baby, a triple. Let's go. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. We are exactly as far from where we were, but now we're very close to a point bonus. And if we draw the last 5, which we can't actually, damn. It'd have been so cool if we could draw that last 5 and be like, yeah, give it to me. Oof. I don't think the shape of his hand has the 9s. Ooh, we're the only one there. We're just winning these. We're winning these hands by getting very close and putting the fear of God in people. I'll play you to exhaust every day of the week. We're in 2nd place. We're gonna get points. We're not gonna lose money on this game. All we need to hear sometimes. All we need to hear. We're also having another guy fucking DC out, which is weird because you're not even losing by that much, man. Like, I think your internet's crapping out, which I feel bad about because that always sucks. Ooh, we'll pitch this. A nice little straight there. a 6 or a 6/5 weight here. This is soup. This is soup. This makes this much less soup. This is a very solid, easy hand pair to make. This we can probably get rid of soon. Don't know about that. Ooh, that's pretty nifty too. Because now we can keep this as our pair and just use a 6 or a 9 to keep these boys satisfied. Not our win, we'll just get rid of it. Get some in-hand discard bonus going. Keep that streak up for a little bit longer. Get the big point bonus on the bottom. Blue bonus. The same color our balls are going to be if we don't find the cards we need. The only worry now is that he's full DC. He's locking up 13 tiles of God knows fucking what. They could literally be anything, and we'll never find out. Which in some ways makes finding our triplets a little bit more unpredictable, because it means that they could just be stuck in limbo here forever. Just never getting revealed, as this guy just sits on them the entire freaking time. Now we can do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a little risky, but we'll take it. We just need to move our hand forward. Ugh. Ooh. Bamboo. Skip that. And RNG's preserve helps us faithful. We've locked up another straight in our hands. Streak broken. Our hand's a little too good for where we have it right now. We got this here as a straight. This has the potential for another straight. One straight. This is a potential for another straight. And this is just basically waiting. And this could be our pair off, I think. Ew. Daylight dollar short there, buddy. We had you one or two hands, one or two early, we'd have been able to shape this into a second repeat. Especially with the 3s as open as they are. It's pretty open. I like that. They're so open. When I don't like it, but I enjoy that fact. It makes me somewhat happy. Perfect, we'll keep it. We'll do a 4 open Ricci. It's a little sad we couldn't find a 9 earlier. A 9 or a 6 earlier. We could go for an inside straight. But hey. Dragon pair, keep it off. Let's go, baby. This Koi's going for it. Let's see if the fear of God keeps these guys from doing it, or they're gonna be like, "Oh, you fucking call Ricci again. We're gonna play you to. We're gonna stall you out. You're not gonna find the cards you need. You're gonna just die of starvation." And then once again, my shirt will be a tragic irony, because after all, it do say, "Please feed the Koi. Please feed me. I'm a hungry boy. I need nutrients. If I don't get food, I will die. I will starve to death, Father, and that will be sad." Ooh, that's not good. Okay. I guess this is how we're winning today. Just pure exhaustion, and this guy is going to play entirely defensively to keep his lead, huh? Great. Cool. We're going to use our classic emote. ... What's going on, buddies? What's going on? What we doing? We dropping? Going Tomato Town? Where we going? Where we dropping? On a lot of inside weights. Oh, Lord. Satan, why are you tempting me? We could do the pair hand again. We're quote unquote close. We'll just pitch this. Now we're just on a lot of really weird weights. Okay, we'll abandon the path of the Asura. We're not going to be doing it anymore. We're not doing pair hands. We're gonna call it and regret this decision in a minute. But shut up. You don't judge me. Maybe we'll get a straight here. 135. That does it, right? Right? 135. Full straight of character. Find something here. Pair weight. Right? Guys, right? You gotta tell me I'm right. Chat, support me. Support my terrible decisions of being like not ballsy enough to sit on the character hand. Oof, streak broken. Once again broken. Dun da da dun dun da 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 boom. Oh my god. See, this is the things that mock me. The sequential cards that would have made the pair hand weight work. But it's like, nah, we got rid of it because we're playing like a fucking idiot. It's like, oh well. I hope you now know that we listen to your mic. We're listening to you say things like, God, I could try to make the pair hand work, and we saw that and we said, get fucked, loser. I hope you like not doing that. Ugh. F, this is a 5 or 6 weight. These are just pair weights. This does nothing. Nothing at all. I'd fear this if I knew you were just freaking AFK. 2s are dead, so that one, the straight dream just died there. We can't do it anymore, even if we wanted to. Oh, God, we don't. Sure, that works. Oh, you're pwning my Ricci? Motherfucker. I see what you're doing there. That ain't cool. Are we gonna fucking stick I really hope we haven't just put another Ricci stick in the middle to get stolen by the pot as soon as we all play to exhaustion again. And our discards don't reveal what the hell this convoluted double weight for a set that doesn't work as. Oh yeah, run! Let's go! Let's go! It's Jover, it's Jover. We're gonna hit solid second place, can't overthrow first place. Oh hey, we did overthrow first place. Get fucked, buddy. Scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. It's all a scam. Never not a scam. Ooh. Look at all the points going up. Number go up. Number go up. I don't care about the lore of fate. I don't care about the lore of fate because you're the This is the Fate spin-off. That's in a Mahjong spin-off. We're on 2 levels of actual spin-off. We are so far from the actual fucking Fate universe right now. I don't need to know the delicate Mahjong soul lore connection. I just don't. I don't think anyone wants to know. Ugh. This is weird. Weird and gross. Maybe we'll be greedy and fish for a 6, 7, 8 match on all of these. Oof. They got their wind early. That means they can play for cheap hands. Yeah. Are you gonna get your wins? North? Nope. Okay. Okay, calm down, buddy. We didn't say anything bad about you. It's we're all friends here, right? Right? Put the gun down. God, what the hell was the shape of this guy's hand? It could have been actually anything given the stuff he's discarded. Like he might have just, because none of these are anywhere near it. Like this could have just been like a. Okay, but from what I'm seeing, this guy's hand was good soup. Jesus Christ, anything could fucking kill us here. Yikes. Yikes. Bruh. God, what the hell was that starting hand? Like, that was actually just complete pair weights and draws until he found that. Fucking wild, man. And this is kind of actively garbage. We got a lot of connecting twos, but not a lot to do with it. And by a lot, I mean we have 2 connecting twos. 3 connecting twos, and just soup. Well, that's 1 triple. 1. Uno. And still just like 3 weird pieces of interaction weight. Goodbye, safe tile. We could have held on to you for later. Oop. Goodbye. Okay, we got this, and we gotta find a pair. Come on, come on. Nope. That could be the pair. Ugh, God. We've still got this to get rid of, and I feel like these are becoming a little bit hotter because none of them have come out so far in the early discard steps. We'll drop that. Although if we'd kept these, we'd have been in a much better position for that. I'll drop that. Just another sequential. Another sequential we can drop for 3. Though if we get another 5 or another 8, we'll be pretty good on this too. We can drop this 8, keep these as a pair. Stop giving us those. We don't need them. We don't need that. None of those here, please. Thank you very much. But yeah, this one's the sketchiest of our bridges. Because I feel like the 2s are drying up. Not because they've been showing up, but because I think people are in them. We're not seeing a lot of low number bamboo. So I'm concerned. .exe. Very concerned. Much earn. This man has pitched an alarming amount of balls. I think he might be going for a flush where he's got only characters, only 1 suit. But I can't tell if it's bamboo or character because he might just not be drawing characters. Ugh. We're gonna abandon on 2s, go for a 4 weight or a 6, and then just clear that out. The point temptation might be blinding me here, but I kind of want points. And I feel like this guy's really close on a character streak. Yeah, he's 100% on characters. This man is 100,000% character dragons. We know he's not on triple dragon. I wonder if he's regretting discarding these 2 because he could be on a white dragon weight right now. Oh God, we really don't pick that up. Okay, perfect. Good. We didn't have to discard one of our characters to this guy's monstrosity. Okay, he's 100% on characters. Maybe all pawn for triple match. Maybe. Who knows? We don't. We genuinely don't. But as long as we discard carefully, we'll be good. And as long as my instincts on this 3 being a dead trap. Okay, passes. He's dropped one already, so we can't call on it. Oh, what is he on then? Is he on a really weird like triple in hand, waiting on a single one of these, like a 5 or a 6? is he holding out double pair 5/6, waiting for me to discard the one I won't? Oh, you've got custom music, you bastard. That's nice. That's cool. He was waiting for the 5. You bastard! I knew it. I knew it. I knew these would have killed me. I knew it. Let's fucking go. I really wish we could have won that that hand. Let's just read this real quick. I guess we'll get rid of you. 9 triplets in hand, straight in hand, other straight potential in hand, other straight potential plus another pair off. Shit. This is really good. It's nothing special, but it's just a really good quick hand to make ends meet. We'll take it. We'll take it, baby. Yeah, this 5-weight's getting very, very stuffy. Like, this is a better shape, I guess, but like, it's not great. Goodbye, East Wind. I would have loved to keep you, but we're not going to find any more of you until we draw another one off the top, and we feel really bad. Except for we don't, so we don't. We're in it. 3, 4, 5. Get thee behind. Okay, let's go. Would have been really happy if we could have found another 5 here to make an inside pair match, but okay. We're just going for this. Early Ricci, make the points. Yep, got him. Om nom 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 nom. Om nom 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 nom. She pans, but we don't care. We're the seat wins. We get to keep being the seat wins as we try to drag our way out of last place. Oop. Okay, this is a weird weight. This is a weird weight. This is very shady. This is garbage. That's garbage. We're gonna go for a blue bonus by trying to get as many in-hand discards as possible in a row. We'll pitch this too because it does nothing. We're getting a lot of active nothing to pitch, which is good, but also bad. Woo! Yeah, that's good. That's a nice pickup. If we can pick up another 7 and another 8, we'll have an inside match, and I'm gonna be fucking stoked. It would also mean we need to pick up a 4 for this. Screw it. This is the sort of hand you can actually get the you can do a partial reveal on. So we're gonna keep this hidden because I don't think they'll suspect we're holding one of these. This we're waiting pure 8. You got to discard it. We got to draw it, and half of them are out, which is sus. We there, baby. We are so there. Okay, that's the wrong one. Might have had a bit of preemptive excitement there, folks. If we find another one of these, we'll be pretty happy about it. Oh, that's a wee ball moment. Certified wee ball moment. Please discard the East Wind. Oh, someone's waiting on this. You don't do anything, so we'll pick you up here to make a better weight. Because now we can wait on the 4. As tempting as it would be to get a double repeat of that, it's just not worth it. And we'll break our streak here. I guess locking on 3. I just can't afford to discard any more of these things. We need that 8. That 8 is mission critical. Because we get the 8, we can drop the 5. Do a pure 6 weight, which is actually only 1. So I guess we'd wait on these then, not the 6. Because we've already used one of the 6s, so there's only actually one more 6 in the entire game. Oh yeah! Bang! Oh, now we're at a pair, aren't we? Which means I guess we'd be on a single 5-weight, huh? Which is very sketch, but give me an 8, buddy. I know you got it. Ish. There's only like 2 left, so please have it. Yes. Mom says my turn on the pickup 8. Please. Ooh, concerning. Alarming. That's pretty safe. I will say I'm vibing with this music you're playing. Got a pretty nice techno beat to it. I guess you're a weird hand, aren't you? Okay, so I said your music was cool, but your music's better. I think we just abandon this. We need to win. We're in dangerous territory. We can't rely on drawing for the 8. And we're missing a pair, so we just need to do a single weight here. Blech. Okay. Well. Once again, an exhaustive hand, which I think means I get to still be East. Mom says it's still my turn to be on the Xbox, guys. Pair hands? Nah, we're not. We can't do pairs. A nice straight here, though. Ooh. Every time I try to get out, they drag me back in again. Oh, we are so temptingly close on pairs. No, can't do pairs. It's so that would be so bad. We have to we'll keep our brain open to that possibility, but it just ain't great. Oh, can you imagine? Although we could do it. Oh my god, if we found, fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. We just gotta try to win some more hands while we're still East. Because if we win hands while we're East, we get to keep the position and make this game last longer. Which is bad because I do want to get to working on my art, but I do want to win Mahjong a bit. It feels great to win. It feels good to succeed. Who would have known that? Like, I mean, like, how would human beings like succeeding? Like, gasp! What a fucked up personality you must have if you have the desire to do better in your life, in your brain. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Why isn't it me, mommy? I just want to be good at stuff. Oh, damn it. We'll make them think we're bailing out of this. This bluff would work a lot better if we didn't have this sitting around, but okay. 4, 5, 6. We're 1 6 short of making this work. 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. We could try to go for a 1, 2, 3 if we find him off the top, but I feel like that ain't gonna happen. Oh my god, we really could have just gone for the pair hand if we were greedy enough and just said balls to the walls, keep the balls. But things you know that you couldn't have made the decision on without perfect foresight. I guess we are actually in run territory if we find the red dragon, because that makes the Yaku we need to win, but other than that, we're kind of just waiting on these to like turn into pairs. Just a terrible decision. If someone else is doing a double dragon wait, we're basically fucked here. We've kind of called ourselves into a very bad position. Oh my god, stop doing it! Stop getting better hands than me. It's against the law. Stop, you're violating the law. Come on, pass. Fuck. Ugh. I knew that wasn't gonna pass. It was not gonna pass the vibe test on any level. It. Okay, so it was just soup. Soup, but thanks to the bonus, it's better. Fuck, now we're back in last again. All those points we spent 3 games scraping together just went bloop out the window. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Although, the wins are in our favor today, because these are prevalent win, our wins. And I bet someone else is going to feel real confident in discarding their north in a minute. So we'll nail them on that. You don't matter because this is still a 3-weight even without you. And the same way this is basically garbage as well for the same reason. Like, this weight's the exact same with or without you. This weight becomes very weird because now it's triple. It's 3 in a row plus pair. The elusive every single option pops up. We're not going to do that, actually. By East Wind. Do, do, do. Oh. Oh my god, you're also... Got so many Dora tiles right now. You could call us Dora the Explorer. Yeah. But I guess it means people are not going to be popping these out either, huh? Shame for shame for shame. For shame. Get a 5 here, we could just turn this into a pair weight, which is still pretty good. You're not good. We're entirely at the mercy of what comes out though, because ugh, I can't remember if our wind is a Yaku. Even if it is a Yaku, it's kind of a jank one, isn't it? Ugh. This is gonna be caught. Someone's waiting on these. Nope. Oh. Oh, no one was waiting. No one was waiting on those. That's a twist. A genuine M. Night Shyamalan level twist. Yeah, from what we can see, 3s are still open. 6 is... Oh my god, really? 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 It's over for us. It's Jober. Yeah. Okay, it's time for us to work. We got an extra word though. Ooh, gift. You know, these gifts play an important role in the game. You can use them to exchange for many things with the people you have as your units, which is the default for us because we've only got fucking one of them. But you know what I love about getting these purple bags is we can sell them for 25 gacha currency. And now we're like really close to another gacha in the future. If I check the event, we're like, okay, that's 5. So we're actually, if we get the next day of the event, we're not actually gonna do anything. We gotta wait till the event rolls over in like a few hours, like a lot of hours actually. There's a few which might be unlocked in the future, which is like more points, which gets us higher on the ladder because they did time lock these, so you can't just be a complete no-life loser and play every single one of these events in a row. We have quests. I think we got a quest. Got a quest, right? Rank. Okay, we don't have an ELO rating. We're just a scrub. No title. Imagine having a title. Do you even have any prize? Do you have any achievements? The journey. Complete all achievements in this category. These are literally just expert levels. Collector. Wow, there's just a lot of... This is just doing all the different hands, isn't it? Achieve Seatwind North. Achieve White Dragon. Repeat hands. These are all just like such play the thing. What the hell is crowdedness? Oh, these are freaking event. These are... These are just... story things, huh? Obtain 5 titles. Good luck with that. Yeah, no, good luck with that. What do these even do? I feel like there's getting all these doesn't do anything. They'll give you big achievement titles, which we don't have a use for. Wow, there's a lot of stuff to evolve you we don't have. But we're not. Bye. Have a beautiful time. Let's get to work on animation, baby. Gonna pull up a video on the side as well, get some going. I think we're gonna listen to some of the Internet Historian video we were listening to the other day. Never got to finish the Costa Concordia one, which was it's a pretty one of his better ones, I think. I really enjoy it. Stop. Okay, that's my saucer for my teacup rattling around. Yes, I use a saucer for my teacup. So what? It keeps the little tea from doing it. I should change the name of the stream too. Everything goes no. I might be in a mood for a Kamen Rider opening or two. Count the medals 1, 2, and 3. Life goes on, everyone. Kamen Riders. What the hell is this though? This is like... Where's the actual opening video? Like, that's just like weird. That's the thing. And none of them have video? Well, that's kind of killing my mood. Where are you, O's? You know what? Let's look at the ones I like. I like Decade's opening. Let's do that. No, money. This is on the Toei account, so they can't get me her copyright, right? Right? Cope. Yeah, I think we might need to honestly cut the thing on his head and maybe just give him a bit more shadow and make him look more complete. The wisps don't need it because they're good without it. But this other one might need to take it. Okay, I think what we're gonna need to do is add a little bit of shade to her on that big close-up. Because that's it's a crucial scene where she does stuff. This one we don't need it because it's really busy. But I think we're gonna go here. Put the shading folder. Or did I get rid of the shading folder because I said the shading didn't look good? No, I didn't get rid of it. Where the hell is it? Do we really even need the shading, to be honest? I think the final one looks better than the last iteration, which was terrible looking. Absolutely just jank art. Yeah, I think we need to do. I think we need to also make the guts appear on that one that blows up, because we established that the inside of the dude has like guts colors here, and the previous one has it as blue from placeholder, which is kind of not great. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna steal your guts colors here, buddy. Give me them colors. Oh wow, you're like slightly leaky, aren't you? You got some weird little artifacting, don't you, buddy? But we'll fix you up. After all, today's all about tuning, and what better thing to tune than the fact that there's like actually little bits of color artifacting on your shell. That's so sad. It'll make everything look sloppy when people see it in motion. Going my way, 'cause it's you again, God, I hate Kamen Rider Wizard. Not because it's partially because it's bad, but the biggest reason I hate this show is because it had so much promise, and so much of the stuff involved in the production was great. Like the suits were awesome, the special effects were really well made, costumes were great, the music was great, but the show was just so badly written. I can't forgive that, because I love writing. I love good writing. I aspired to write at one point. I still write a little on my free time. Nothing like good enough to put out there yet, but yeah, it's mostly because maybe some of that's my own hang-ups, but you know, what am I gonna do besides like perpetually sabotage myself with years of issues? Just that shit doesn't look good. Honestly, that might be a whole color issue, to be honest. God, why did I spread the... Why did I fucking spread the hole, like, across so many bits of his body? Ugh. God, I have to manually fix this fucking hole. Let's first make sure the replacement looks better. I just don't want to make it look fucked up. We just do, like, what? Thin line. Thick lines, slight bits of striation to mark that's gone to the entire body. Slight bit there. Striations going around the hole. That's the primary line for establishing grounding. That. Add color back up again. Folder layer. Screw it, I think we're just gonna stick with this. Ugh. It'll work. Maybe we'll just clean up the line, make it a little less weirdly bulgy on the top. Wait a minute. Is there a fucking lapse in frame over there? Nope, that's just a vector frame. Looking up. Nope, I did fuck this up. Yep. Okay, that looks good. Looks good. The lights fade pretty nicely. So maybe I should have a flare occur. Maybe you'll lean in on the flame so the transitional there might do it. Here to this here. Oh, you know what I do need to do is I need to cut those fucking black lines on one of the backgrounds. Because an aesthetic choice I made a certain level in was to not use black background lines. But this one background is the only background that has background lines on the freaking mountains. So I gotta fix this. Just gotta get rid of them. Stop having to be there. And also, stop listening to these. I said Cost of Concordia a minute ago, and I might get a loss that I've watched too many Toei stuff, even though it's good. Because they're lame.
The Costa Concordia, ship of dreams. It's been 8 years. I can still smell the buffets from their 5 restaurants. The casino and 3-story theater had hardly been used. Ah, the gym, the day spa, the sheets in her 1,500 luxurious cabins hadn't even been slept in. Costa Concordia cost $570 million to build. And you could tell. You could really tell. I remember it like it was just a few years ago. We had left Civitavecchia, a port in Rome, and we were making our way to Savona. It was day 2 of our 7-day journey. But that ship, she was cursed.
Oh my god.
When she premiered, the traditional bottle of champagne bounced right off the side instead of smashing. A bad omen, but I'm not the superstitious type. Nothing could go wrong on Friday the 13th of January 2012, on the 100th year anniversary of the Titanic, on a ship that's also only safety rated for 2-compartment flooding, especially not when you have a 5-star max-level captain like Francisco Scatino.
God, this guy kind of was the worst.
Security to the position of captain within just a couple of years. He knows exactly what to do in case of an emergency. For example, when he caused this emergency in 2008, when he crashed into a port in Sicily. And in 2010, in Warnemünde, Germany, when he was steering a different ship and came into port too fast and caused another collision. I've got a good feeling about this. So let's set the scene. It's a beautiful evening. People are having fun on the slides, drinks at the bar. Antonio Magnotta is playing piano at the restaurant. Martin the Magician is setting up for his show. And the ship is setting up for a little detour. It's called a sail-by salute. Basically, you get real close to the shore and honk the horn. The locals hate it, but the customers love it, and it's a tradition. Scatino, the captain, comes into the dining hall with a lady, Dominica Samorton. Remember this face because you'll be seeing a lot of it later. Scatino eats his dinner with her and socializes for a little while. Then he, Dominica, and the maitre d' finish up and excuse themselves. They're heading to the bridge. It's time for that sail-by salute. This time, they're going to get closer than ever. Just 1,500 feet from the island of Giglio. And how are they going to determine this distance? Well, of course, the captain is going to eyeball it. Apparently it's not an uncommon
Genius idea.
Scatino turns to the fella steering, his helmsman, Jacob Ruslibin. First interesting tidbit. Costa Crociere has hired Jacob from Indonesia at a rock-bottom price, and he's a bit of a newbie to the job. In fact, his profession hitherto, a painter and a cleaner. It's his first time steering a massive ship.
Truly a set of skills that you can transition into piloting big boats.
Because he doesn't speak English or Italian very well at all. Off to a good start. The second in command orders the helmsman to 290. Now, don't be confused by these numbers, they're just the degrees on a compass. At the same time, the captain whips out his cell phone and calls former captain Mario Palombo, who lives on the island. They chat about the safe distance to Giglio's shores. It's all very casual. Anyway, Mario says that the safe distance is between 0.3 and 0.4 miles from shore. The captain is going all in. This is not his first sail-by salute, so he's confident in what he's doing. We're going closer than we've ever been before. The captain's eyeballing it again. New heading of 300, he tells the helmsman. Downstairs, Martin is about to cut his assistant in half. And of course, that means that there's already a lady inside this box. She's waiting for the cue, and then she'll poke her legs out. The captain is giving more orders. Pulling gently to 310. Increase speed to 16 knots. Going this fast is going to be a fatal error. But before we talk about that, let's talk about another big problem. Language barrier. Because at this point, the captain says 325, but the helmsman relays 315. So the first officer intervenes and he goes, no, 335, which is also wrong. And then the captain clarifies, no, 325. The helmsman confirms 325. Their poor communication has them moving at a much wider angle than they think they are. However, the captain should and would know this, except for the next problem, complacency about procedure.
Oops.
The standard procedure of a ship this large is for the third officer to give exact positional coordinates every time the captain gives a new directional order. But they're not doing that. 330, he says. The helmsman relays 330. The ship reaches 16 knots. The captain then turns to the second officer and instructs him to go to the left wing. That's these things here, and they basically exist so you can get a better view over the whole vessel. A few seconds pass, and then the mood starts to turn. Scatino notices white foam of waves breaking against the rocks directly in front of him in the distance. The Costa Concordia, right now, is almost 700 meters closer to the rocks than it should be. Without deviation, there is going to be a direct collision.
Oh, shit!
Scatino immediately commands the ship to start turning away. 335. Not enough. The captain shouts, 340. The captain yells, 350. Now, remember how I said that accelerating to 16 knots was a fatal error? Well, that's because it's made this ship incapable of such a drastic turn. What they've got is understeer. Here's an example.
The front end is not working. You're turning, and you're just going straight. You want to go over here, but you're going to end up over here.
So despite the order of 350, right now the bow is still only pointing at 327. Not nearly enough to miss the rock. And oh no, it's about to get worse. That language barrier again. In these critical moments where every second counts, the helmsman wrongly relays 340. The captain snaps back, 350 starboard or we end up on the rocks. The third officer goes to assist the helmsman. Now, don't get confused by the orders from here. We're changing over to rudder instructions. The captain yells, starboard 10, starboard 20, and still it's not enough. Hard to starboard. That means as hard as it'll go. But at this point, even if they clear these rocks, they need to get the rest of the ship to swing around it. So the captain yells, midship, which centers the rudder. The bow is now less than 150 meters from Skull Rock. Port 10. But the helmsman only gets to port 5 before another order is given 2 seconds later. Port 20. They might just avoid disaster here, maybe. But then, oh no. One more time, the helmsman
Yeah,
cocks
boy,
up at the
language
worst
barrier.
possible moment. The helmsman goes to starboard instead of port, undoing the swing. 8 seconds later, he realizes the error and corrects, but it's too late. He has just turned a probable near miss into a sure hit. All they can do now is hold on as the bow of the ship narrowly passes by the rocks. Hard to port! The second officer yells, we're gonna hit! Collision.
Ooh. Make this one in the back a little darker, just so it gives the appearance of being actually shadowed in.
Downtown, Nord Town. It's day 56 of playing Russian roulette. Seems I never win.
Gonna drink all by yourself?
Somebody has to.
I hear you're a man who's good at finding folks.
I'm many things.
I'm looking for this fella. I gots to find him. It's breaking my little heart.
I'll see what I can do. I have contacts in thousands of servers in dozens of countries across the globe. And just like that, she was gone. The only thing she left was a calling card. Sometimes when you follow a case, it follows you back. NordVPN can protect my online data. But who can protect me from myself? When they said this job gets easier, it was just another lie. Forensics found his password spread all the way down the block. In a perfect world, we'd all use NordVPN. But I guess this isn't that kind of story. I took the brakes off my car. Man like me never really learned how to stop.
Shut the fuck up.
I took the steering wheel out too. I let the road take me where I'm supposed to be. That's right, Toots. Your husband's dead. Merry Christmas. Go to nordvpn.com/internethistoria for a huge discount on a 2-year plan. Add over. The ship hits rocks on the port side.
Oof.
A 53-meter gash opens up,
Nice, nice.
and thousands of tons of water begin pouring in. A loud scraping and bang is heard by all passengers. At the helm is panic. Rumblings in the dining room. Martin awkwardly pauses his act as he's helping his assistant into the box. Meanwhile, the lady inside...
Thank God she didn't accidentally...
terrified. There's confusion.
Oh, right, though, there was someone. Never mind.
All of the crew
Oops.
back on duty.
I feel bad for her.
Technical crews run down to the lower decks to assess damage. On connection with the rocks, they lose propulsion and slow to 8.3 knots. And they are now adrift. Close the watertight doors at stern. Enormous volumes of water are pouring in. So much so that within 29 seconds of collision, all 6 engines...
Yeah, I should clean up that
stop working
explosion
slowly.
towards the end.
22 seconds later, a blackout happens.
Oops.
Lights, electrics, the water pumps too, everything. The captain orders the helmsman hard starboard. This is the final position of the rudder before power to that too is lost. The Costa Concordia, now without power, is drifting starboard, plunged into absolute darkness. A quick breakdown of the flooding. When the Concordia struck land, it tore open 3 watertight compartments. At first, compartment 5, which filled very rapidly. Then 6 more slowly, 4 shortly after. Then 7, 8, and 3. Modern ships are built to withstand 2 compartment breaches. These compartments especially, though, are a problem, because they contain the engines and the electrics. These main generators give power to the whole ship. From propulsion motors...
We're gonna let a little bit bleed through in the middle, but I'm just gonna make it so that the ends are a little bit more covered, so it looks more
was a functionless,
smooth.
sinking cage. A few seconds later, the emergency batteries for internal lighting and communications kick on. When the lights come back on, Martin has vanished. He's ditched the stage, and it caused a huge panic in the theatre as passengers are trying to flee to their cabins and to muster stations. People already in their cabins come out and start putting on life vests. Staff rally and try to calm everyone down. Everything is fine. There's no need for vests. Please return to your cabins. The emergency generator.
the worst advice, though.
All of the watertight doors close except for door 12, which is jammed. The captain calls Pelon, the chief engineer, as the ship begins to list on the port side. There's water coming in? Yes, there's water. But where? The engine room. But a lot of water? Yes! There's water, you can't go down. Let's go down the other side. In a moment we'll start the pumps, I'll let you know. In the theatre, the whole magic box apparatus slides right off the stage and falls into the crowd, further increasing panic. On the
Yeah, that doesn't help, does it?
Prepared. They are going to lie to prevent a panic. Let's just say we have a blackout. The deputy chief engineer enters the engine control room.
Poor
He
decision.
confirms to the bridge that at least compartments 5, 6, and 7 are flooded. Announcements are made.
We ask the captain to inform you that due to an electrical fault, which is currently under control, we're currently in a blackout. Our technicians are working to resolve the situation, and we'll inform you of developments as they occur. Thank you for your attention.
Coincidentally, at the same time in the restaurant, they're playing My Heart Will Go On, and it's very much not helping the situation. The captain calls the Costa crisis.
Oh,
Ferrarini.
what a
He tells the
coincidence that
president
is.
they've hit a
You know?
rock, that they're assessing damages and that they are also in a blackout. The
Imagine
crisis
you're
officer
stuck in
says
a
to reverse
terrible
the ship
accident,
up.
but also it's just
Well, how are you gonna
the
do that?
music for the
You
mood
can't
is the
power
worst
the rudder,
possible.
Let alone the engine. Hoist the sails? Anyway, around this time, the wind direction creates a starboard list, and the ship begins to turn anyway, drifting right back towards the shore, which is a very good thing because you want the ship to end up as close to shore as possible. A panicked passenger senses that something is off. This isn't like any electrical problem that she's ever seen. Plus, there was a massive crashing noise and now the ship is tilting. So, she contacts her daughter in Italy. The daughter then calls the police, and the police call the harbour master. While that goes on, a conversation between Pilon and Ambrosio. The diesel is not starting. The captain asks the engine room, but where have we made contact? Thinking that the incoming water can be reduced. Captain, here everything is lost. The electrical panel, everything. They're saying at this point that the ship is going down. The captain calls Roberto Ferrarini again. Actually, 2 compartments have been flooded, but don't worry, the ship's stability isn't in danger. Wrong. Passengers begin going to muster stations on their own initiative. The cruise director says, "We have a lot of people at muster stations that I do not want to fall overboard. Do we make an announcement to tell them to go to the lounges?" Bozio says, "I think that's best." The harbour master from Livorno calls the ship. The captain tells them that we just have a blackout. How long has this blackout been going on? About 20 minutes.
That extra bit
Have
coming
you asked
from.
passengers to put on life vests? It's just a blackout. I gotta go. The harbour master is suspicious. He says to his superiors that he thinks something more is going on. He calls a patrol boat to the area and asks them to look at the ship. Another problem. The fan on the emergency diesel generator isn't working properly. Pilon manually has to turn the thing on and off with a screwdriver so that it doesn't overheat and cause a fire. The captain is on the phone to the lower decks, asking pointless questions, like, is it still flooded?
In shit.
Yes, it is. The captain is essentially in denial of the situation. The harbour master calls again. Finally, he says, the ship is taking on water through an opening in the left side and the ship is listing. He qualifies with, no one dead or injured. The harbour master asks if he needs help. Just a tugboat? When in reality, they need a full rescue. With 3 compartments flooded, the captain finally realizes that things are really bad and they are not going to improve. The Coast Guard orders every available ship to the sea. Meanwhile, up with the passengers, the cruise director's assistant says, everything's under control. Please return to your cabins or hang about in the lounges, no problem. She said this despite knowing it was wrong and that it further endangered lives. Most passengers at this point, though, aren't listening to this nonsense, and they're busy figuring out how to abandon ship. Bang, 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 bang. Local television has already picked up the story and they begin broadcasting live radio feed from the bridge.
Hey, Capo.
Captain, the passengers are going on board the boats. Okay, let them go to shore. So then general emergency? Wait, let me talk to Ferrarini.
That's
We
nice.
risk the emergency generators that do not have cooling. It has cooling problems, 100 degrees. The cooling fan has stopped. Pilon calls the bridge and tells the safety officer they need to evacuate. The safety officer relays this to the captain, but after no response, he orders the engine room to evacuate.
Okay, I think this might be it.
captain
Honestly,
says,
we might have
"No,
gone into a good
stay.
enough position yesterday. We don't have
Leave.
much today.
So what do? General emergency? The captain tells Ferrarini that he's abandoning ship. Abandon ship! Another announcement is made.
And you're so supreme.
Dude, watching you play, but this from a week ago, it's like night and day. How'd you get so good?
Me?
Yeah, you're like way cleaner with all your stuff.
I practice.
Nice, nice. Your movement's way cleaner and you're hitting combos more, I think.
practice.
Aw.
I think there's still a bit of a fuck up on the last bit, isn't there?
I practice all my practice.
Aw.
Hmm.
Dude, watching you play, but this from a week ago, it's like night and day. How'd you get so good?
Me?
Yeah, you're like way cleaner with all your stuff. Ago, it's like night and day. How'd you get so good?
Me?
Yeah, you're like way cleaner with all your stuff.
I practice.
Nice, nice. But this from a week ago, it's like night and day.
Make the teleporting blur bigger. I think it's a little too pale in these ones.
Attention, please. The situation is under control. Please remain calm. And at this time, proceed to your muster station. They're located outside on deck 4.
The Livorno Coast Guard calls again. The captain declares distress. The Coast Guard officially calls for
Like
rescue
declaring like a
operations.
company
They contact
declares
DFW,
bankruptcy.
the helicopter base commander, who then calls in every available pilot as he rushes down to the helicopter base. Pelon shuts down the emergency generator for the final time. The first rescue vessel arrives. By this point, the lifeboats are already going. Luckily, the ship is very close to shore. Oh, perhaps too close to shore. The ship forcefully runs aground, creating an uneven center of gravity, and it begins heavily listing starboard. The captain issues a general emergency.
This one's gonna have to go
The announcement
above
to
into
abandon
this
ship
way.
is finally called and alarms ring out, and with that comes panic. And now that they're listing, with many of the lifeboats too awkwardly positioned to enter the water, there aren't enough readily available, and they have to start going back and forth to the shore, picking people up and dropping them off. The patrol boats report to the Livorno harbour master that the ship has run aground and is listing heavily. So the harbour master asks the captain about it, and the captain says, no, the ship is still floating. In fact, we're trying to maneuver it onto the shore. They know he's lying.
How would it even get onto shore? The keel wouldn't fit. The keels are like deep.
Out the starboard anchor.
A very
So
big,
they drop out the
the
anchors, but
like
let
this.
out
You
too
can't
much
actually
force,
bring those sorts of boats on
effectively
shore.
rendering them useless.
They're not flat on the bottom like a fucking caravel we used to discover America.
Giovanni Rossi arrive at the harbour. They watch the scene unfold. As the first of the lifeboats arrive on shore, the deputy mayor takes the initiative and races to board one of the lifeboats, returning to the ship, and starts trying to find someone in charge. He gives up and starts helping passengers. Scatino tells everyone to leave and take radios.
Dude, watching you play,
But not before changing out
but this
his
from a week ago, it's like
uniform
night and day.
into a nice suit.
How'd you get so good?
Priorities.
Yeah, you're like way cleaner with all
Dimitri
your stuff.
Christidis and Sylvia Veronica leave with him. The maitre d' and Samor can both
Nice,
get out.
nice.
By this point, approximately 300 people are still on the ship. Millet reaches the helicopter
Your movement's way
base.
cleaner and you're hitting
The first
combos more.
helicopter, a slow-moving Augusta Bell, was already rising from the tarmac for the hour-long flight south. Bozio is the last crew member left on the bridge, coordinating evacuation. He then leaves to help passengers board lifeboats. The bridge is now abandoned. And then, the ship's black box stops working. Apparently there were technical problems with it. That means, from here, things are going to get a little foggy in detail. A while later, rescue helicopters arrive, but they're struggling to find the ship because they're expecting it to still be well above water. Passengers are scaling down the port side by ladder as lifeboats return to pick them up.
This is no joke. Oh my goodness. It was no joke, mi amor. Yes.
You're not allowed to make a film
I'm
movie.
allowed.
Who say you are?
A second helicopter, a faster model, sets off. The ship stops healing and comes to a final resting place. Now the Coast Guard calls the captain because he's just learned that the captain has abandoned the ship. The captain claims,
Dope.
no, actually, I... From here, we only have
Okay then. That was weird.
to rely on, so it's not going to be
I think a
super
bird
accurate.
ran to my,
But they say
down my
that
window
US
and is
police chief
going
then
loud.
finds 110 survivors
Very,
at
very bizarre.
Point Gabianara.
Very bizarre.
And among them is the captain. It's not known whether the captain helped anyone while he was there, and in fact, the police chief claimed that he just sat on the rocks and watched other people do the rescue.
What a fucking dipshit.
A while later, a rescue boat picks up the captain and takes him to the harbour. He speaks to the police. He then finds the ship's onboard chaplain, Father Rafael Molina, and cries to him for about 15 minutes. Then he goes to the harbour master's office to receive
Real sane person hours.
down of his entire life. Port authorities ask the taxi driver to take the captain back to his hotel. The captain takes the 30-second cab ride to the Bahamas hotel. According to the cabbie, he was beaten like a dog. He was cold and afraid. He only asked me where he could buy a pair of fresh socks. He then perked right up again and gave an interview to a news crew. He told them that he was the last to leave.
Captain is usually the last to abandon.
Dude, watching you play,
What happened, Captain?
but this from a week ago, it's like night and day.
We were the last.
How'd you get so good? Yeah, you're...
All day Saturday, rescue.
Okay, there's a bit of sloppiness here we can see in this visibility. We're gonna have to fix that.
A Korean couple is found in their cabin, safe but shivering. They had slept through the crash and woke up unable to exit their cabin. The last survivor, Manrico Giampandroni, was found with a broken leg. He was the cabin's service director. In the end, 32 people died. The final body wasn't discovered until nearly 3 years later. A crew member, Russell Rebello, and it's believed that he died a hero helping passengers off the ship. The Costa Concordia was the largest cruise ship disaster since the Titanic. And then there's the ship. This is what happens to a 110,000-ton cruise liner when it's left half rolled over in the ocean.
Damn it.
But this isn't the end. It's just the halfway point. What most people know is that the Costa Concordia had crashed, many dead, and that the captain abandoned ship like a coward.
Yep.
But there's a whole veritable spaghetti of details to untangle. Let's dive in. There they are.
You know, it's like night and day. How'd you get so good?
Let's get these all back on the thing again. Bottom.
Blue box time. The Costa Concordia was more than just a floating resort. There's a mall, a casino, cha-ching, cha-ching. This iron chest was full of safes and cash registers and expensive fittings. And there were plenty of gamers prepared to sneak by authorities and try their luck in the hot zone. Within days, police divers reported that valuable items, once seen lying around the ship, were now missing. High-end liquor, expensive furniture, dining sets, cash from the casino, cash registers, jewelry and display cabinets, safes, Japanese woodblock prints by famous 18th century artists.
Why were those there on the boat?
Which hung from the bridge of the ship. It was never found. Who steals a big fuck-off bell? Even the server admins were getting involved. 4 divers who were part of the company contracted to refloat the Concordia were spotted on CCTV, sneaking out to the ship. A patrol boat was dispatched, and the men were caught inside the fancy suites with rucksacks full of stolen goods. The 4 men are charged with stealing and thieving and pinching. Later on, stolen as well as legitimate items found their way to Amazon and eBay. Chips from the casino, postcards, and cabin access cards became highly sought after souvenirs.
It even has a watermark.
Some Australian guy even made a listing for the ship itself, advertising it as buyer to collect. And although there were plenty of bidders, eBay pulled the plug.
Damn. Lame.
I know you want to see Scatino go to jail, and we'll get to that. But first, we have to talk about someone else. Domnica Samorton.
Okay, this is working out. Time to do
It was speculation that she
the classic,
was on the bridge
classic.
that evening because she was the captain's mistress.
Intense media speculation reports that her presence distracted the captain.
They both
Yeah.
denied their love for years and maintained that they were just friends. Although she did later admit to the media that she found him handsome. And how could you not?
You so fucking precious when you smile.
But she says there was no romantic link between them.
Some people would like to believe, they want to know I have something with him. It's more interesting. It's like, you know, some spicy in the story.
Miss Samorton also loved the spotlight, however.
Everyone, oh look!
And
Can I
took
not
several
move this layer?
interviews. But as the pressure mounted upon her, she began making ominous threats to Scatino, saying he must confess, and that you have but 1 week to come clean. But things from here get weird.
Spicy.
Samorton is a bit of a wild card. In a subsequent interview, she claimed a helicopter came to the ship well before the other rescue craft to take away a package. Huh? And what was that package? Drugs, apparently. So
Dude,
rumors
watching you
began that
play-
the ship was running narcotics for the mafia.
From a week ago, it's
And
like
not
9.
without cause. A number
Hey.
of cruise ships
How'd you
even
get so good?
recently have been
Yeah,
caught
you're like way
trafficking
cleaner
drugs.
with all your
As
stuff.
an aside, Scatino was tested for drugs immediately after the crash. He tested negative for drugs in his
Nice,
system,
nice.
but trace amounts of cocaine were found in a hair sample.
Makes it smoother and less dry.
Nonetheless, the Concordia was searched and no drugs were reportedly ever found. How did we get here? Oh right, a helicopter. Samorton commented on it again the next day and said, actually, that helicopter was just for the captain as a means of evacuation from the ship. Okay, wait. So she expected to get some sort of first-class rescue while everyone else was still stuck on the ship? Wait, how did we get here? Oh, right, sex with the captain. Divers were quick to head to the captain's cabin where they found Miss Samorton's lingerie and other articles of clothing as well as a makeup bag. The jig was up, but they continued denying it. Samorton mostly faded from international attention until she was told to appear before the court to present witness testimony. The judge pressed her to be truthful about their relationship, or she would be held in contempt.
Either tell me the truth or shut up.
So finally, she admitted it.
Yes, I had a sentimental relationship with the captain.
Okay. So this is the way. This is what's going wrong here. Is it's got to be open. It's got to be big open, small, and then close. Not small, medium, open. That's what's making this part look jank. We just got to go rearrange this level. Come on, mouse. Where are you? Jump. It's got to be 11. 10. These are the eyes only. The mouth. Eleven, 12. 11. 11. 11, 13, 12. Perfect. That looks a lot cleaner. And now let's go and just reset this all again, re-enable all the vectors again, and then just wrap it. Get this down the tubes. Save. Move to beginning of video. Minimize.
Dude, watching you play, but this from a week ago, it's like night and day. How'd you get so good?
Me?
Yeah, you're like way cleaner with all your stuff.
I practice.
Nice, nice. Your movement's way cleaner and you're hitting combos more, I think.
I practice all night practice.
Aw.
Perfect. I think that's actually all we needed for this part. It's basically finished. Let's just add some little bits of funniness to the end. Credits. Where are they? Perfect. Reddit. Where's the one that actually is, though?
About my private life.
She was indeed the captain's lover.
What is up, Trouble Alert Nation? Satino cheated on his wife with Mortan. Oh my god!
She and Scatino had been having an affair for several weeks. She also said that on the night she boarded, she didn't have a ticket.
Ticket, please.
And didn't need to pay because nobody questions you when you're the captain's lover. Naturally, she gave another confusing interview after leaving court.
I want to say that today is the second time I died because the first time I died in the night of the crush with my psychological brain and
What a nut job, though. Like, actually, what a.
Of course, people find out something that I try to hide.
Subsequent to the trial, she used her fame in Moldova to become a political activist, often appearing on television and radio and in articles covering protests, accompanied by pictures of her being arrested by police.
What an actual freaking fruitcake, though.
It was some stuff about victims of violence, women's rights,
Girl power.
yada yada yada, and interestingly, part of a push to block the sale of shares of Moldova's train network to Russia.
Sure.
Other than that, I don't really know what she's been up to. Let me just check on her Oh god, not again. Several civil suits were quickly lodged against Costa Crociere, and their parent company, Carnival Cruises, immediately saw a share drop of 23%.
Oof.
Don't beat.
Passengers sought compensation for their damaged mental health, lost belongings, and loved ones.
Either they allowed him to divert from his course, or they didn't know where their billion-dollar ship was.
Within a few days, facing financial and media pressure, the CEO attempted to join the bandwagon against the captain and the crew.
That was not the ordinary route that the ship was taking at the time, and was not only taking, but the ship was
claiming that the ship was not approved to deviate from the route. But that wasn't true. Approval isn't required if the ship is deviating by less than 15 miles, or that it was against company rules. Also untrue, because investigators found that they didn't have any rules about deviating route, and they tacitly encouraged sail-by salutes. Now, in response to the civil suits, Costa Crociere offered passengers 11,000 euros each as compensation.
That's kind of small.
11,000 euros, about $14,000, is the minimum compensation under international law when a ship is abandoned.
This was to reimburse them for their tickets, as well as any costs they accrued in having to unexpectedly travel home early.
And that was supposed to release them from everything and anything that has to do with this accident. I cannot ask for more than this.
Yeah, that didn't work out well.
Understandably, we're not too happy with this deal, and they refused to take the money.
We think the offer is an insult. For what these poor passengers went through, we think that the compensation being offered is not commensurate.
Here, take it.
Compensation being offered is not commensurate.
Later, Costa Crociere would lodge a plea deal with the Tuscany court to pay a €1 million fine to avoid a criminal trial. The judge agrees. Costa Crociere is now off the hook for all criminal liability for the whole thing. They've washed their hands of the incident and flecked the residual droplets of responsibility onto the faces of 6 staff members. Passengers and relatives of the dead are livid that the company has been able to avoid criminal responsibility.
Offered is not commensurate.
Civil suits against the company continue. By the way, the residents of the island of Giglio also banded together and sought damages. They didn't get much. Eventually, passengers who refused the initial compensation of 11,000 joined civil parties against Scatino in his trial in 2015.
Is not commensurate.
They were awarded 30,000 euros each. Other cases, especially those involving lost relatives, are settled for undisclosed amounts. New York attorney Peter Rene traveled to Budapest to represent 6 real survivors of the disaster.
At Rene & Rene, we personally work on every case.
And we'll work harder than anyone to get you the most money possible in the shortest amount of time.
And while on the job, a 7th case cropped up via email. An elderly woman, Alona, said,
"Help me, Mr. Ronai, for I have lost my daughter, Eva, and my 5-year-old granddaughter, Roxana."
So Mr. Renai agreed to speak with her. However, there were some inconsistencies in her story. Neither Eva nor Roxana were on the passenger list. Odd, but Costa is known for having stowaways. Still, Mr. Renai was suspicious. They wouldn't cheaty old Petey, would they? Renai inquired further about why she was on board, especially without a ticket. Ilona said,
"Well, I don't know, but you should ask her boyfriend.
Zolt Horvath.
He'll know all the details."
"I'm up all night. I'm going crazy," he said. But Mr. Renai was still suspicious. Because then she asked, "How much money do you think this is worth?" This is a huge red flag, Petey. In 20 years of doing this, you've never had anyone ask about money. Why now? So Mr. Renai hired an investigator and sent photos around of the missing girl. The next day, the phone rang. Oh, hoi hoi. It was the boyfriend again. Look, there's been a bit of a misunderstanding and the child isn't missing at all. Uh-huh. And then he claimed he was confused because he had done too many drugs the night before. Oh. Okay, can I speak to the daughter then? At first, he was refused. So Renai said that he'd have to file a missing persons report to the police if he couldn't. The boyfriend relented. That night, Renai met with Zolt and brought the police with him. He speaks to the granddaughter and asks her if she's seen Mum. "Yeah, I saw her today." "Oh, really?" "Yeah, we went to the park today and we went on the swings." Oh no, the jig was up. So the mum walks into the room sheepishly. "It's a miracle!" And the story changed again. "Okay, I'm not dead, but I did injure my leg when I jumped from the ship." And I immediately flew back to Budapest. Although don't worry about checking my leg because there are no visible marks or injuries. Old Petey, I'm beginning to think they weren't even on the boat. Also, turns out this lady isn't her mum, it's just a neighbor. Eventually, Renee managed to make the pair confess. And then they said, hey, we haven't done anything wrong. We haven't taken any money. And in the end, it looks like there'll be no criminal punishment for the scam, because Hungary, a former communist country, has no laws against insurance fraud on the books.
Weird. Weird, you don't have those laws.
That's a bad idea. That's a very bad idea.
Mario, would you teach me some Italian?
Oh, of course.
Get back on board for fuck's sake.
Okay, thanks.
Gregorio de Falco, the naval officer who shouted at Scatino to Vada a bordo caso, became a bit of a national hero overnight in Italy. He, like the rest of the world, expected Scatino to go down with the ship. And when the captain chickened out, De Falco was there to admonish him. And when he stopped answering the radio, he called him on his cell phone to continue putting him on blast. When the captain first reported just a blackout, De Falco didn't believe the story and immediately began preparing a rescue effort, which likely saved several lives. His actions were applauded by most Italians who were tired of their public servants being corrupt and avoiding responsibility. Accordingly, shirts sporting Vada a bordo caso were being printed by the end of the week, others setting it as their phone's ringtone. But then, in September 2014, without warning, De Falco was transferred to an admin role in the Coast Guard.
Hear what I said? He'd been demoted.
De Falco said that he had been passed up for promotion, that he had also not been told which admin office he was even being transferred to, and that it all effectively cancelled 10 years of his career. De Falco was tres furioso, and there was public speculation that it was owing to bad blood between himself and Admiral Delano, his former boss. His status among the public overshadowed his superior in many ways. On the other hand, his boss said, no, it's part of a normal career progression for naval officers and that he must show more maturity and professionalism to advance his career. Now, it's hard to know what's true in office politics, so let's leave that alone. And anyway, in 2018, De Falco said buenas noches, later to the Italian Navy to become a politician. In March that year, he was elected to the Italian Senate, serving as a member for Livorno. He still serves there today.
Oh, nice for him. Although he's probably not anymore because, like, you know, this is years and years ago, so we're actually, like, super far past the point when any of these people would be in office anymore, aren't we? Like, it's been so long.
The day after the disaster, Scatino was taken into custody by police and underwent questioning. However, it was clear that this would not be a straightforward investigation. So the judge released him under house arrest at his home in Sorrento, a town in Napoli. By July of that year, the house arrest was relaxed and he was allowed within this general area. While under house arrest, he wrote a book with this journalist from Rai magazine. I have no idea what it says, I don't speak Italian. But goddammit, he must have some kind of charisma going on, because there's been a lot of speculation in the press that he had an affair with her as well.
You can't keep getting away with it!
Hold on, I got it. Not content with abandoning his ship, this dude is determined to abandon his wife as well. So, Scatino and 5 others are facing criminal charges. Straight away, everyone lodges a plea bargain with the court, and all of those plea bargains are accepted, except for Scatino's. And the condition of everyone's reduced sentences are that they must provide witness testimony against Scatino.
He touched me.
Ciro, Jacob, and Silvia were all given suspended sentences. Roberto and Manrico are able to opt for community service or house arrest. Not a bad deal.
A good deal. A good deal.
And that meant that Scatino was now all on his own. Ciro, the first officer, was the first to give his testimony. On the witness stand, he claimed that Scatino was distracted by his mistress and other guests on the bridge. That there was confusion over who was in command. Then it was Jacob's turn. And he said Lamau XD because he didn't actually bother with his testimony or his reduced sentence. He just fled the country. It took authorities 12 months to eventually track him down on the outskirts of Jakarta. And when they said, "Oi, we still want that witness testimony," he just scalped again. And he hasn't been found since. After that, Ferrarini gave his testimony, then look, we don't have time to relitigate the whole trial, so let's just go straight to the verdict. Guilty! Schettino was found guilty of multiple manslaughter, causing a shipwreck, abandoning ship, and lying to authorities. He is sentenced to 16 years and 1 month in prison. But wait, there's still the appeals. The appeals trial begins. And the verdict on the appeal? Surprise! Rejected! So Schettino's lawyers appealed again. And the verdict on the final appeal?
Schettino made multiple attempts to secure a plea deal but was denied by the prosecution each time. The prosecution called for Schettino to be sentenced to 26 years in prison, calling the incident a Titanic affair.
Oh, okay, I see what you did there.
Schettino was not present. His lawyers stated that he was waiting outside of the jail for the ruling, so that if his plea was rejected, he could immediately start serving his sentence. And with
Now that's a pro gamer move.
4 months
Not a great dude, but he sure did know how to pro game his sentence. Gotta min-max the time he spends out of jail. There's the time in jail. He'll get out like 20 minutes early now. Perfect. You can spend that 20 minutes out of jail. Ahead of jail. But he's spending it after jail, sitting around doing nothing.
The salvage operation was enormous. It took over 2 years and cost an estimated $1.2 billion. Beginning in early 2012, they first spent 2 months pumping fuel from the ship's tanks. At the same time, they had to pump seawater in so that the balance wasn't affected and the ship didn't slide around. In early 2013, a platform was built under the ship to prevent it from falling further. Sponsons were then attached to the sides of the ship and cables attached to the underwater platform. The sponsons were then dragged underwater and opened up to allow the ocean to fill them. The ship could then roll over properly. By late 2013, the ship was upright once more. The sponsons were then attached to the side of the ship to help keep it balanced. It now rested partially above water and crews could walk around safely. By July 2014, the water was removed from the sponsons and compressed air was pumped in to lift the ship. And she was ready to cruise again. This time to a port in Genoa. It was a 4-day towing journey to the docks where a 2-year process of dismantling and recycling would begin. That same weekend of the towing, Schettino was busy. He was the guest of honor at a white party on an island in the Bay of Naples. He appeared on the front page of a local newspaper, flanked by 2 of Italy's most eligible bachelorettes. Anyway, so these are the things that I remember from the Costa Concordia. That sweet maiden of the sea. And as for you, little fella, well, it's time to return you from whence you came. Six quick things. 1. NordVPN, good product, check them out. Number 2, there's a new video on the second channel. You probably didn't see it because it was temporarily restricted. Now it's not. Enjoy. 3. If you've never seen the second channel before, give it a go. It's a different type of content, but we put a lot of production into it. It's not just offcuts. 4. There are a couple secret channels as well, but I ain't telling you where they are. 5. No more 45-minute videos on the main channel. Back to 10 to 15 minutes and more of them. 6.
That was a lie.
Next week on incognito mode. It's got a ton of detail that we had to cut for the sake of brevity and will no doubt feature a ton of corrections as well. That's it. Thank you.
That was a lie, by the way.
Sponsored by that game everyone loves. Scientists are racing to unlock the secrets of the cosmos. Questions we once thought impossible to answer are within our grasp. Where does the sun go at night? Is math related to science? If the universe is so big, then why won't it fight me? As we look further into the universe, we see light from distant stars, eons old, perhaps hundreds.
Boom, boom, boom.
Dude, watching you play, but this one a week ago, it's like night and day.
Hold on. Can
How
I
do you get so good?
in on that?
Yeah, you're like way cleaner with all your stuff.
This is one of the world's most powerful telescopes.
Nice,
Initiating 6 times zoom.
Can this baby do 7?
I can do you one better. Maneuvering to 8 times zoom.
Pressure rising, holding steady. I can see it. Unblur.
It won't hold.
Get me 8.5 times.
You're a madman.
Upscale it to 4K.
The helium tanks will go critical.
Opening the blinds. Hold her steady. Uncropping and increasing aspect ratio. Now, punch it. There it is. Life on another world. And to think, we owe it all to one indie development studio. Hello Games. Let's start at the beginning. Yeah, it's rewind time. Okay, the year is 2009, Guildford, England. There's a man named Sean Murray, and he's just founded a company called Hello Games. Sean and the boys are working hard on a brand new IP called Joe Danger. 2010 AD, the game just came out. It's a success. They're a small team, but they are ambitious. Let's do something bigger, said Sean. Let's reach for the stars. How about Joe Danger 2? Brilliant. It's 2012. Joe Danger 2 has just
Dude, watching you play, but this one a week ago, it's like night and day. How do you get so good?
To do something
yeah,
even
you're like
bigger
way cleaner with all your
Joe
stuff.
Danger 2. I practice. Joe Danger 3. No.
Nice, nice.
Even more out of this world. Something no man
Your
has
movement's
done
way cleaner and
before.
you're hitting combos more, I think.
Joe Danger the mobile game? Yes! And that came out in 2014. Seriously, guys, biggest thing you can think of. No, I'm just a stock image, dude. Why don't you think of something? Sean pondered for a moment, then turned and looked wistfully into the
Dude, watching you play,
reflected back was the visage.
I think I might be having the color fade one frame too early on some of these pops.
Never been done before. How about that? I'm going up in orbit to repair the Hubble telescope. So that's not a knife. Who are you gonna have sex with? How much microwaves are coursing through your body now?
Planet, said Murray. Space game. Procedural generation. Planet. Okay, that sounds good. Yes, we all agree. So they set to work, cobbled together a prototype, and by VGX 2013, they are ready to announce another new IP. No Man's Sky. Check it out.
Oh, this is special. Oh my god! This is special.
Yes. No!
It's 2014, and it's E3 hype time. No Man's Sky has promised to be a game like no other. A practically boundless experience vibrant with life and color and things to explore.
Boom.
What's over there? You have to be the one to discover.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
And then, wow, look at that big fucking dinosaur. Holy shit. And a moment later,
Dude,
we're in
watching you
space
play,
having a battle amongst a giant
but this one a
fleet.
week ago, it's like
Claim
night
a
and day.
planet as your own.
How do you get so
Explore
good?
the galaxy with
Yeah,
your
you're like
friends.
way cleaner with all your stuff.
That's it. This is going to be the best game ever, you guys. It even won awards for
Nice,
it.
nice.
And it will release in June 2016.
Your movement's way cleaner and you're hitting combos
The hype
more, I
train was
think.
officially loading up and ready to chug out of the station. At every stop of the journey, there would be press junkets talking about the amazing scale of the game. Spread across 18 quintillion planets. It's so vast that by the time you finish exploring it all, I would have 2 new videos published. Sean himself was doing the interviews, because who is better to talk about the game than the lead guy himself? He went from interview to interview, and with each question, the answers he gave raised people's expectations of the game's scope.
Can you land on a comet?
Yeah, at the moment you can land on asteroids.
You could encounter other players.
Can you grief other players?
A little bit.
Lie!
Building your own, like, massively
At the time, it couldn't. Hehe. Oh, so it's gonna render real quick. Just give me a minute. While that happens, to go grab a quick drinky drink, because I'm out of water. We're back, people. Things rendered. Let's play the file.
Dude, watching you play, like this from a week ago, it's like night and day. How'd you get so good?
Me?
Yeah, you're like way cleaner with all your stuff.
I practice.
Nice, nice. Your movement's way cleaner and you're hitting combos more, I think.
I practice on my practice.
Aw.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm just gonna submit. I think it's ready to submit. Let's go to the fucking contest file and just get this done. Koizetsu@gmail.com. Ah, we gotta upload this to our Google Drive. Hee, 1 second. Google Drive time, Google Drive time, la da da. Chat. It's gonna be a bit of a load, isn't it? It's not exactly a small file. Bum 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 ba da. Got like 7 gigs, isn't it? I think I'm gonna wind up burning out most of my free Google Drive space on this thing. This sucker's huge. Bum 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 bottom. Bum 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 bada bottom. Mm-hmm. Let's just make sure you can open this link with anybody else. Go to Firefox where I don't have a Google Drive thing set up. Hmm.
Dude, watching you play?
Ooh, did my fucking res go down in the capture again? Oh no. Oh no.
Dude, watching you play, but this from a week ago, it's like night and day. How do you get so good?
Me?
Yeah, you're like way cleaner with all your stuff.
I practice.
Nice, nice.
What the fuck is going on? Yeah. Okay, so it's a playback issue on the driver. Okay, that's good to know. Fuck yeah, we've entered. So there, guys. We are so fucking there. Now it's got the massive wonder if we're gonna win or not, which is always a giant pressure on your brain. But instead of that, let's go play some fucking Mahjong again, because we've finished in time. Ba-ba-boo-wee, ba-ba-boo-wee. Ba-da-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-bum bum ba-dum bum. Here's Mahjong. Yeah, there it is.
Procedurally generated sand planets like in June, rivers, walking sentinels. So sophisticated that light diffracts through the air.
Let's close this. Actually, I'm a little distracted. You know? Oh no no. Better change the game too. Boom, 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 boom. Stop tempting me, Satan. Boom. Da-dum. Ba-da-dum. Bum, bum. God, we're just on we're on a weird fucking pair weight now again. Once again, the devil comes to me and says, "Do you want to do the pair build?" And I say, "I don't know about that, buddy. Like, up." Oh, my brain's a little foggy still. I've been taking a lot of rest and I get all that stuff done, and now it's done. I want more to do. I don't want to do animation again. Just do something else to get my hands free off of it fully. But I won't. I'll hold out. I'll play some Mahjong, relax. I'll even play Spire. I don't know. Or just end stream early and just call it a day. That'd be pretty funny. When I did finish, I could just relax. Watch that Scott Pilgrim show that came out the other day. That'd be pretty cool. I hear it's good, but I also hear it's different than the comic or the movie. I'm gonna have to figure out where that goes. I've seen like 10 minutes and it kind of looked shot for shot exactly the fucking same. So it was like a bit of the, am I on crazy pills energy going? It's like, because this is a fucking, I've seen this before. This ain't news. This is olds. You know, it's like, what's going on here, guys? You lying to me again? You doing the lie to the koi day? Like, it might be. It might just be fucking lie to koi day. Ugh. And I have no... Oh my fucking god, really? I thought that'd be safe because you discarded the 9. Ugh, he's gonna get the bonus for immediately getting with that. Yeah. It's not good. It's not good at all. We also couldn't keep that card because it's completely fucking dead to us. Yay. Ugh. Ugh. Soup. Ugh. Ugh. That turns into a 4-weight, better than a 2 gap we can't fulfill with any amount of cards. So, yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's gonna make this a very bad weight. This is a 2 for now, ain't it? Three, 4, 5, we complete a straight. Maybe that's the dream. No 4s here, though. Double 1s? Oh, we lost a 1 already. We've bled 1 out, so it's not gonna be good. We also don't have the tiles available to do a pair build right now, so we're kind of just sunk, I think. Maybe we can bluff having a better hand and they'll leave us alone. We'll find another dragon and call that a set. Yeah, this might work. Might just pretend we have a very aggressive hand and despite having nothing. Nothing at all. We're just lying. Lying through our teeth. If we had held out, we could have gotten something. Lovely. 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 Literally the last one on the deck, so we'll go for it. And now they think we're hard onto these, except we've discarded like 3 characters, so they think we're just on a pawn strategy. Not great. I feel like someone's waiting on this red dragon. I don't really want to discard it now, do I? Because you're gonna get me. And I want some water, because I'm talking too much. What do we do? What do we do? Ah, da, da. Oof. Pitch that. Go for another weight. I think the 8s are pretty close though, so we're in another fucking 1 weight, aren't we? Oh, good, you got somebody else. Leave me alone. I don't want to lose cards anymore, to be honest. Kind of sucks. Oh, that's a nasty one. Not a bad start from us. 7's a pretty nice weight, as is a thing. Ugh. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Sure. It's a pair. It's a pair that matches these. And this, we had a lot of pair weights and stuff right now. Actually, this is probably garbage. Let's go for some more hand discards. Just get rid of these repeatable things that do nothing. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Ooh. Once again, the temptation of trying to go for an inside straight is coming in. 5, 2, 3. We're pretty far off, but yeah, if we pop off these extra 1s and 9s, might be able to find it. If the guy in our, okay, fine, we'll go for it. We'll go for it this way. Ooh, narrow 2. That's got some of the stuff we're looking for. We would be looking for if we hadn't gone for the discard on the 4. Gotta see a red or a 9, and we're doing fine. Yeah, baby. Up. The water. Once again, not next to me, so I'm gonna quickly step aside. Grab it. I feel bad for these guys spending all their time thinking. It's just like, yeah, what are we gonna do? Instead, like, watch me fry my brain in half like an egg. I'm like the crack egg. This is your brain on drugs. Fuck yeah. Optimal Sumo 2, so we get Red Dragon as a bonus. That's 1 extra Han, which is 1,000 points. Now let's go. Sadly, that doesn't get us out of losing, but it does make our loss a lot more bearable because we're not losing 9k anymore. Oh, and we're about to get a level up. God, stop talking! Stop talking! I don't care about your lore! Leave me alone! Ooh, bag. 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 Bag, bag. Bag! Bag! God, we're so close to another level up! If we had one more, if we'd been winning more golds, we'd be able to do it. We'd be able to buy up another thing, but we haven't been winning a lot of gold, so... I don't care what you have to say. I don't care what you have to say, Ilya, who's a magical girl and possibly the strongest person in the Fate universe because the magical girl universe has such poor fucking power scaling compared to everything else that it's like, actually, she's really strong compared to everyone because she can borrow anyone else's power and like surpass. Oh my god, there's fucking high rank dudes here. What happened to skill-based matchmaking game? What happened to it? Was it a collective hallucination we all had? I thought we agreed that people didn't like this. If we get a 3-4-5, 3-4-5 in all characters, that'd be pretty nice. We're pretty well positioned with these, especially if we find another west and get our wind. Our wind. Ugh. Okay, fine. It's a better weight, but 3-4-5, 3-4-5, 3-4-5 would be so huge to find. We'd love that. We'd love that here. Ugh. Useless. We'll take every one of these cheese for these, by the way. Because this is an open hand, so it doesn't matter if we lose it. We'll lose 1 point, or 1 Yaku for being revealed on it, but I'd rather get the points for having it than not get the points for not having it. If you get what I'm going for. Ooh. Drop that 5. Bastard. We'll go for a safe discard. Get these on the weights. This is pairing off. We'll wait for this, and this is basically dead to us. We'll drop it here. Luck gets hot, so we can keep our streak of in-hand discards going. Gotta get that special bonus point. Bonus, bonus, bonus. Sure, wish we could have swapped that. If we'd held out a little bit more tenacious, we could have found it, but I kind of really didn't want to do that because it sucks to hold out for a 5 when you've got one right in front of you for a hand that can be open if you want. I think he can assume we're on characters. We've been sort of careful to only discard non-character tiles, so theoretically he doesn't think we're off these. He might think we're on an inside straight, and we misclick like an idiot. There's a lot of new players misclick on their inside straight hands. We could have kept that and tried to go for a repeat of 3, 4, 5. Probably should have thought about that a bit longer than I did. Or never mind, you're revealing to us that you would have had that anyway. Okay. Perfect. We just need one more 5. 5 of balls, which I think should be viable. There's like only one revealed so far. Ooh. We get that, we can wait on an east discard, which might be annoying if someone else is holding out on easts. We're on random discard. Oh my god, what are you on? This guy's on soup. Like, I don't think he has Yaku, does he? He's literally got nothing. He's... Okay, cure weight. Just need the 4. Just actually need the 4, and he might drop the 4. Oh, there's one of the 4s! Wait, did we drop our own 4 by accident? Fuck. We misplayed. We've killed ourselves. Oh god, we fucked up so badly. No, angry. That's the... Kick me in the nuts while I'm down. I might be running on... I might, just get some real sleep tonight. I've been possibly getting some shitty sleep trying to finish this thing. Animation. Oh god. Maybe my brain's on diminishing returns at their turn hour right now. We're pretty set up on an inside straight here. Which I feel like I'm hyper fixating on because it's like, oh, you could do the inside straight, you could do the inside straight. But consider the following. We're getting like all the cards we need for this. And now we can hit the if we hit a 2 and a 7, we can just nail this guy for an inside straight. The real shame is we just don't have anything else for the side, which is I guess gonna be a 4-5, 4-5. If we can hit these on 4-5-6, 4-5-6, we'd be fucking living it. But I don't think we have the tile space to do that. Because we need 2 more tiles to make this work. Which would eat up an entire one of these and we'd be out of our pair. We'd have to do a single tile wait for our finisher then, and that would be terrible. That would be an abysmal hand. But it would be pretty fucking baller if we did. So we're doing it. We're doing this live. 4-5-6, 4-5-6, 4-5-6. Possible inside straight to finish it off. We're calling it. That's our shot. Bam, bam. Bang, bang, shooting. Come on, hit me with that 2. No, you wanna. Lame. Please don't discard another 2. My heart wouldn't be able to take it. Sure, more flexible on this is fine. God, these really are on the worst parts of the breakers. If we had a 6 in the middle for these, it would be a lot easier to go into this flexibly as a dip. But as it is, we only have 5 in the thing. No, we can't take that. Hot tile, please pass. It passed. Good. Throwing the east out at this stage is always risky when there's no other easts. Because by this point, you can imagine someone's picked up a second and is just waiting for it. I feel safe on this one because, you know, they don't got it. Blech. We might be self-sabotaging to make this thing work out. God, any 6s pop out yet? Nope. Oof. I do think that these are both open hands though, so if we do find a 6 from him, we could just sweep it up. Because he might have been 4, 6, 7 as a weight, and that would be like pretty optimal for us to just gravity grab it. Gravity falls it out of his hand. God, but we're on just a lot of hesitant weights. Like we can bail out of this to make it our pair, not go for the triple match. We can go for the triple match here. Or go for the straight. This is just filler, and this is hand. But as it is, we're just fucking drawing honor tile after honor tile, which is great because it doesn't help us. It just doesn't. Oh god. Hand that wins versus hand that doesn't win. I think we might have made the wrong call there. Come on, Makodochi, give us the cards we need. Or at the worst case scenario, give us those big consecutive discard bonuses. Ooh, we don't like that. God, we don't like that. I am worried that the characters might be drying up, which is always a concern. And we can't bail out of this either because we're just not finding the cards we need. Please don't kill us. Please don't kill us. We don't want to die. We don't want to die. We would like to live. Hallelujah. I do think you're probably in characters, or at the very least a weird soup hand. Come on, give it to me, give it to me. We take that. We're gonna force this as our thing. We're just gonna find anything for this and we'll bail out the other thing. Easy. Ooh. Hot tile? Probably not. Probably safe unless you're on like triple concealed triplets, which would be abysmal for us. Okay, that passes because you can't get it, because you got it there. Ooh, that's a very late weight. Very baller late weight, to be honest. I bet they were trying to expect that as a pair for their finisher, but now they just got it. Kind of means they can also do whatever the hell they want for their hand now. Oh, you just had a lot of the stuff we were going for. You had the 7s. Ugh. I don't feel bad, but now I'm only in 3rd. Oh, but the gap's huge. That's gonna suck to recover from. We gotta win at least 2 12 hands now, and that's gonna be hard. It's always hard. That's a match. We could try forcing 4, 5, 6 again, even though 5 is only into 3 quantity now, so that's kind of rough. The wall really does give us information, doesn't it? The wall giveth and the wall taketh. We'll force that out. We're gonna aggressively play into this. We'll fucking focus up. Focus all in on it. And if we find 1, 2, 3, we can do it. If we didn't discard our 3. The straight dream dies again. We're never going to do that, are we? Goodbye, the last 9. Your mighty number. Nove. Oh, yeah, yeah. You know, we'll put the fear of a straight in him. Because he'll assume we have this already and we're just waiting on it. Which we don't. But as Paul Blart famously said in his movie Mall Cop, this is to give the illusion of a gun we both know I don't have. Except you don't know. So.
Boom.
Bang. Ooh. That makes this card so much fucking easier. But him Prevalence Wind, Seat Wind is also a risky combo, because that's 2 Dora. Or 2 Yaku. 2 Yaku, 2 Dora? I can never remember the term. This might be our weight. Oop. Pass. And we'll wait on the red dragon. Just an incredibly public admission that we are, in fact, maybe doing full straight and a match. And then we're there. Maybe. Maybe they won't assume we're on 4, 5, 6 triple. Because we are about to hit that on mixed with a Yaku up there is going to be sweet. Ooh, dragon. Pitch the dragon. Dragon Ball Z. If someone has an inside hand of a concealed triple on this, we're going to be so upset. Like, really upset. Like, upsetty spaghetti. But I believe in it. I believe it's just, people are just holding out. There's a third one. There's a third, at least, I believe someone has 2 of them, and we have 1. I don't believe that there's a triple on it. It's very unlikely. And it's a cope, because if that doesn't happen, we're fucked. We're locking in on a single weight, which is always very risky in this game. Yep. Yep. We are just in full hand discard mode though right now. Come on, someone just discard the dragon. You got to be saving it as your late game free discard, right? Cope. Copity opity. Nope. Oh, no. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Damn. That sucks. It really sucks I was a sumo, not a Ron, because that means he could have fucked up someone else that wasn't us, and we're so close to greatness. Ah, so close. Yeah, white dragon's a Yaku, not a red dragon. Yeah, we'll just bail on the wins. Maybe we'll see the elusive 4-win discard. Goodbye, Jojo. Yes. Yes. No. Maybe on a 7 weight. With a 5 weight open. Although this part doesn't change on the 5 weight. Bro, it's turn 3. Sir, this is turn 3? Sir, this is an Arby's? Please leave me alone. Please. Ugh. God, the East Wind. Like, this isn't even a skill-based thing. This is just pure luck. He had a fucking Yaku hand after 3. Like, come on. Come on, fuck off into the sun, man. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I just want to be happy. I want to be happy. And he just started sequential east wind. Oh, what a discard. We can go for terminal, actually. Terminal and dragon. Or just anything. We'll go for soup. I think we're going soup. Soup, soup, soup.
G.
Good riddance. We're locking this down. 8, 5, 7 weight. Boom. Alright, this is Dora, isn't it? That's pretty good. Oh. So close! Motherfucker! Damn it! Literally couldn't have gotten that read either. That was a very cheap hand, though. He's just emptying my points. You motherfucker, you're emptying my points. What do you think I am? Just your fucking, like... Your fucking sippy cup for points? Leave me alone! I'm just a poor koi from a poor family. Spare me my life from this monstrosity. Galileo. Galileo. Galileo Magnifico. Mama. I'm yawning. That's a bad sign for my brain activity level. A very bad level. Oof. Sure, triple weight. Okay, let's take a concealed triplet. If we can hit 3 of these, we'll be in a very good hand, even though we're fucking never gonna do that! We're so far off. This really needs to get pruned down into something, and this needs to find a match. 4, 5. It's kind of sad 4, 5, 6 as a dream die, but we're probably gonna bail on these. This, which is guaranteed not to do anything. Sure. We'll take that. It opens up more doors. Oh, and now the 4 is gonna be a fucking weight, isn't it? Everyone's like, oh wait, the 4 is worth an extra 1k points, I'm not gonna discard it. Arca, dorka, dorka. It's like, bad. Yeah, damn it. Out of frickers. Let's make this. That frees up this 3 though. It's pretty easy discard now because we can just keep this as a triple. Motherfuck! Motherfucker, if we'd held on just a little bit longer. Oh, if we'd seen that 3 discard a minute ago, we could have kept this. No, we need to hold firm on these. Even though I think we're in no Yaku right now, because we're actually just junk. And we can't even use the free Yaku over Ricci to call it up there. Ugh. God, we're gonna have to fucking hope for another East Wind. Nah, there's no way we get another East. Someone's got it. Starve me out of my next play. Brick it. Brick. Oh, maybe we can find a second 7 to make a repeat pair. Oh, that's a single fucking weight. Ugh. Well, at least they're taking each other out and leaving me alone. Another pretty cheap hand, though. I think this guy's going for speed to solidify his position as number 1. Which sort of works for us, because it means he's not going to be playing too many fancy hands to try to clear me out. Because I'm basically playing defense mode right now. If I need to try to knock this guy or this guy down to my level with a big hand, that this is not gonna get me to at all. Like, oh lord, this is terrible. Like, we can abandon bamboo. We can hold these out for a desperate, like, find my wind play, but ugh. Ugh. Frick. Drop a wind. Boom. 1, 4, 7 weight. Still an 8 weight, but a better one, because now it's a 5 weight too. Although 5 would fuck that up too. Damn it! Ugh. Damn, we could have gone for the inside straight, but we also don't want to. We need to win some cheap hands here. Okay, that's our win. That's a Dora. We can use that. We can use that. Oh god, so fucking loose. This is so loose. Cheap. Let's go cheap, shitty hands. Doesn't really matter. Bada boom bum bum bada boom bum. Ugh. Oh, there goes the red 5, which we could have fucking used. And it tells us that this weight was basically fucking dead on arrival anyway, because he had 2 of them. Ugh. Guess we can try to pair you off. Keep this and. God, were you on a double 6 weight for one of these for a double 6? I bet he's got a 6 in at least 1 or 2 6s in 1 6 in his hand. He was waiting for another 6 to make this work. God, we need our wind though. Give me the wind. Give me the north wind. I need it. If I don't have north wind, I literally don't have a hand right now. Please. Please, north wind. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bada bum 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 bada bum. Bum bum. Yeah, we just fucking lose to draw. It's self-draw again. That's like the 3rd self-draw this game. It just feels rough. You're losing so much money. So much, honestly. I don't care. I don't. Please leave me alone. Oh, 2 gifts. Wait, does that put us in the range we need? Hold on a second. Hold on. I don't care about you either, small child. Hey, that's 1 gacha. Ooh. I think we might actually hit our quota for our limit for how many times we can buy the free gacha tickets for the month. When do these refresh? I don't know. Cool. Ba-da-da-da. Great. Thanks. I now own another Game Boy Advance that I can't use on stream. Great. I think one more and then I'm going to call it for the stream. think my brain's dying a bit, and I'm not being funny or interesting. But I did complete the fucking thing, so we're good. We're happy about that, but oh god, my brain is leaking out of my skull. Fucking leaking. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Ooh, that's a spicy hand. Mm. And you can go into the sun. Just get out of here. Fucking right off. We'll trim the dead weight. West is the next tile discard. We'll hold on to East because, you know, East's always just valuable. Except that now, so YOLO. Okay. Red Dragon, hope for an easy Dora, Yaku, and then just go for it. Nope. Tempting it as it would be to turn my hand off, I'm not gonna press that button for obvious reasons. Ooh. But someone is biting the bullet for an early hand. What's your rank? Experts. You probably know a bit about the rules. You're like me, for real, for real. Ooh. We'll bail out of you. And you're an adept, so you should know more than me. I guess we'll set up a lot of pair weights. We could do a pawn hand, actually. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh. We're actually really set on a pair hand right now. We could have, if we get just one more match, we can fire that off. Oof. Very tempting. You're always riding the line when you're making this sort of hand. It's like, oh, we could do the pair hand. We could do the hand with the. We could just go dragon and go pun, 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 punch. We're weak. We are weak. We are a weak koi. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little one, but we are weak. We will give up on the pair dream for victory. I want to win. I need my points back. I've lost too much fake internet money on this game already. Boop. Crackety crack my back. My spine, my shoulders. I need to stretch out. I need some exercise. I've been shrimping up real bad. I've been curling my neck down to stare at a tablet all the time. I need to just get myself shaking and baking. Cooking and booking and like I'm talking about. Jump, shout, rock it about. Moving and a grooving like I'm talking about. I have no need for something, got a something to say, but I'm gonna party all of the day. Also, part of my vindication is coming from the fact that I am seeing like 0 of these things. Really? Curse you, devil. That would have been like the one we needed, and then we got a single weight for like 4s, I think. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Wouldn't have worked. Hmm. Damn it, game! Why you? Why do you always gotta be like that? Also, it's not like we could have discarded anything else there. We were predeterminedly dead unless we completely bailed out of our one win con that early in. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely, 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 bum 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 ba da 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 da. I really hope for a 6 to bridge this nicely, because we could do 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. No, that'd be 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. This would be useless. Which, speaking of things and things though, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. Come on, come on. Do it. Do it, you won't, you cowards. We'll keep a conservative hand. We'll keep something safe. The comfort and illusion of safety over the virgin comfort of safety versus the Chad go for the 5, 6, 7 straight 5, 6, 7 repeat sequence with Dora and double reds. Oh my god, it'd be so many points. We'd kind of be a fool not to do it because we are kind of in a hard lose position. This event does kind of encourage you to sort of have big hands and makes all the hands really splashy for no fucking reason. Which I don't like, necessarily. We'll pitch that because that's still a fucking 6 weight. Tempting, but it's not our wind. If it was the other wind, we'd take it. We'll just keep up the trend of discarding our cards from inside the hand that they know about. Oof. That's something. Oh god. Maybe 2 7s is what we'll look for. 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that was what we're looking for. Wait. How are we in for a 10? Okay, but why is this 6 for a 10? We just we fucked up on the discarding the 3, but we should be able to call on a 6, right? Now what does this word mean again? It's restriction and tango when there's ugh, god. At least one winning tile is in it. Motherfucker. So if one of our options is we're fucked. Ugh, gross. Gross and annoying. Gross and annoying. Well, let's play for the timeline alternative of if our opponent on the left had put a card we could actually find into a thing, or if they drop a 6, which I don't think they're going to do. Especially considering 6 is in the fucking wall. Which means there's only 3 in the damn deck and 2 of them have already been discarded by other people. Lovely. Lovely! Hmm. Well, at least we got this, and I can see that we're a fucking idiot. Lovely. 5 spike damage per hit, and we won't take any of anyone. That has been the last Koi statement on global affairs. Please don't stab people, it would be bad. Oh, and here's our... Touch grass and you'll burn me. Hold on. You said I can't go outside? That's not nice. Okay, we're in missile mode. And we can do this. You'll change back to melee mode. Wait, hold on a second. Are you? He's a little chicken bunny piloting a mech. Aha! Yes. Indeed. What I've got is power. Well, I've got like 0 good clips to send to this fucking submission. Oh well. Yeah, God, I'm just not on the ball today. Motherfuck. Son of a fuck. Fucking bleep. Baba booey. Baba booey. Baba booey. This is a good weight here. I think we're just still in a pretty good hand. We can always drop this freaking 7 off the pool. And I'm holding on to these on desperate hope. Or desperate cope, depending on your point of view. Skip, please. Oh god, we need to be concealed to make this hand work. Which is the hard part. We need to put something for this, which sucks that we're not on for it. We bail on these? 5, 6, 7, 5, 7, 8. Ugh. 5, 6, 7. We get a... And we're still on a 7 or a 4 weight. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I don't like it at all. We've done pairs if we were ballsy. We're never ballsy. We never do pairs. Such a bad it's such a bad hand. It can't fuse into anything and you just have to rely solely on top decking the right cards in the right order. And that just feels terrible on the skin. And your points. Your point value goes down, down, down when you try that. And these are hard locked to a air weight. Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. I really wish it could be flexible for this or this on the pair, but we're not in that position where we can afford to make that play. Unfortunately. Blech. 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 Sure. Sure. Maybe we'll be just enough wind tiles, we'll call it. That's something. Ah, the crane. You know, Cranes are another animal I just don't like as a koi, I'll be honest here. I find the idea of a giant bird that has a beak perfectly designed for spearing my people in half and devouring us, just, quite frankly, distressing on a spiritual level. I just do not vibe with cranes. Oh my god, did guy in lead disconnect? Please be disconnected. I would like you to discard the green wind into me so I could just not die to my own poor actions. My actions, please. I want my actions to not have consequences. Do it. Do it. Please. Yeah, we're literally on one green Yaku. Wait. Yeah. This feels bad. It feels bad. But this can transition into it. Because now if we're on a 1 Yaku weight and we're on a pawn weight. So we get this 7. That's going to be risky. Yeah, someone's waiting on it. Yep. Figures. Figures. Ugh. Bum 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 bum. Okay, if we see the last 7, we can do triple con and call that a fucking win. It's triple con's actually a real conditional. It's just a pain in the ass to get. It's like so hard. Motherfucker. Oh. Okay, he didn't have the 7 we needed. Well, we're dead. Jober. That's fucking raids. We're raiding now. We're done. We're fried. We're gonna recharge our energy, and tomorrow we're gonna come back stronger and better than ever. But how do you view our progress? Yeah, we've been performing pretty poorly as of late. Anyway, we're just gonna call it here, so let's fucking see what we raid. Yo, Rue is on. Usually that's cool. Usually he's not online when we're online. We're gonna fucking raid him. He's cool as a pirate. He's a captain. And he's also goo. And I've also played him in Magic the Gathering, which is something that is a close hobby of mine that I enjoy playing. So we're doing that. We're doing that. Goodbye. See y'all tomorrow for an actual good stream, hopefully.